understand why he doesn't follow top 2 there, but sure.
Well, it wasn't top 2 when you bet. It was top and middle. Top 2.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you. You too.
Well done. Thank you.
2 4 3 4 4 8 100,000. Five orange.
First hand. No big deal.
6 4 7 4 8 4
Sweet. Donation.
9 4
No, you're alright. Cool.
4 4 orange call. Extend. Jack. Orange call.
Go, go, go. Nice.
That's it.
Rebo man.
Nice.
Rebo man.
That's alright.
John Wood versus Tim's Ace 10 on a flop of 10, 7, 2. Tim is a risk, off to a turn. Turn is a 6. River is a 9. Tim will double up.
Pretty 35.
I got the standing up equity.
Yeah, I think the sound equity helped. yeah.
No, it was actually the beer sip equity that got you
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Stand up equity, beer equity, phone in pocket equity.
Yeah, fuck.
I'll take it all.
I could have taken my bag as well.
Yes. Absolutely. It all matters.
If there was a jack on the flop and you put the bag on, you're going
And look, all the true percentage, they just adding up. Yeah.
But my favourite one's just the GG tap table walk away.
If I need it on turn, I'll get the equity.
That's all right.
Yes, everyone at the table wanted you to get your 10 there.
Yeah, sure.
Of course. They don't want me with chips.
No,
I punt them off.
because Jesus is the man.
2 4 3 4 4 8 100,000.
Oh, yeah, man. You had me going.
100. 5 4 6 4
Can't see this his hand. Give me a sec. Thank you.
I had.
No, you're good. It's fine.
All right. I think I've missed a couple of hands, but welcome to the final table of the Jackstar from the APLPT KEDRON-WAVELL series.
Someone seems dirty.
Oh, man. Heard it.
Then it swung our chip leader with 61 big blinds. Everyone else
I feel good, bro.
hovering around the 20 big blind mark. Cheryl and Declan, our short stacks, with 15 big blinds between them.
8 rates. 350. 350,000. 9 4
What's the first hand, Luke? I shouldn't lose those.
12 4
Why put me in terrible shapes?
What are you
4
calling?
4
I call. That look alright? Because I want to see the flop. That's why I call.
That's a reasonable answer.
And then I can decide what I feel like doing after the flop. Start with a check.
4 check.
Players in the analytics needs event, please finish the current hand if you want on. Then it is time to swap back over with your partner. Resuming the lines will be 4,000, 8,000.
200.
Again, that is all teams event players. Resuming the lines are 4,000, 8,000. Please swap back over with your partner.
4 chord.
Open with the float.
4 check.
Cone is a 3. Ace high for Dennis, still in the lead.
Eight a bit. 300,000.
Wow.
I thought he had
4 chord.
I don't have the notes.
Was that?
Ah, sorry, second. Dennis, why you gotta be my fucking left? I get it.
What do you have, 9?
9. I got a full double.
But Dennis hadn't acted yet.
I know. That's why I had to fold. Because he's incentivized to bully the fuck out of the table. So, correct fold, but then correct cards.
And then he turns over 4-5.
Actually, I was supposed to fold the flop, but I got sticky.
Keep going.
Now how much do I have?
Keep going. You case you starting fucking being anything.
3 chord. 4 chord.
Thank you.
5 chord.
Smile. Always a
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
smile. Okay.
Oh, you too.
6 chord. 7 chord.
Half of these chips.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are blessed to be joined by the one and only Dean Cox, WA's favourite son. I say WA's favourite son because he is the mayor of WA.
50,000.
Dean, how are you? Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
9 chord.
Mate, all the better to have a friend to bounce off.
Yeah.
We are down to 9 in the Jackstar. We have one player with significant chip lead, Dennis, who has 75 bigs. Everyone else fighting over the scraps. 2 short stack.
And he actually gets a hand.
Yeah, exactly. It's a nice thing to happen when you're the big stack. Michelle will call. How was your day, mate? What did you get up to?
It was good. It was good. I went for a run this morning and then went to the barber. Had a trim of the hair and beard.
What else do you do at the barber?
Just, I wanted to include the fact that it was both hair and beard, not just
Yeah.
hair or just beard. You know, it was a
Okay.
combination of both.
Yeah.
Um,
Having a beard that does rival Ned Kelly's.
Exactly. And then was meant to go to cricket with some mates, but it's been raining, so we went to the pub, and they all got very drunk very quickly. And then I bailed when they were incoherent.
That's fair enough. We have a check from Michelle on the flop and a jam from Dennis. All of the pressure back on Michelle. Is the 4 going to be good enough?
What do you think of this jam, just with, like, from a ICM perspective?
ICM is for poor people, apparently.
Michelle is not a poor person as well, so did you pick the right customer?
I don't think so. Yeah, look, all the pressure on Michelle with middle pair. But what value hands would Dennis actually play this with? Like, what, 6s, maybe?
Yeah, I was thinking 6s and 7s.
Yeah, 6s and 7s need a ton of protection and have a couple of draws themselves. So if Michelle...
Maybe 6-7?
6-7, you reckon? 6-7 would be a straight.
Sorry, 6'5". Yeah, 6'7" wouldn't do it. You
6'7".
unblock everything. Why wouldn't you get it in with a straight, you know?
Exactly. Yeah, if anyone can find the call, it will be Michelle. But whether he is concerned about Cheryl and Declan having 6 and 7 big blinds, you know, no, in the bin. Dennis collects the pot and will extend his chip lead.
It is a tough spot for Michelle if you are considering the ladders with those 2 stacks under 10. Because if he does just have 6s or 7s, you are kind of just blowing up your stack, right? Just, oh, okay, well, there's a lot of equity in this tournament gone.
What's your hand? Good hand, but you didn't hit. Huh? You didn't hit. I did. You did? Okay. No more, no more. You hit? Good hand, good hand.
Don't worry, I'm gonna see.
Nah, he didn't actually put him over the reader. I was watching.
And if you
Don't.
didn't, then
Turn
you're
off the
trouble
TV.
now. It's not even on yet. What are you talking about? Alright, if you didn't hit, then you're in trouble now.
All in.
What about yourself? How'd swimming go with Nash?
Yeah, it was eventful. We were late, and both of us were stressed.
Stop shouting when you do that.
Yep.
But no, it was good. Nash is progressing well,
Yeah,
which is cool.
he's right in the eyes because he knows he's gonna call them.
He's been going to swimming for the best part of probably a year and a bit. So we have a pool at home, so pretty important to have a kid that can swim when you've got a pool.
Definitely. And it's just a good skill to have anyway, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, definitely one of my favourite memories as a kid.
Swimming.
Yeah, we had a pool in Townsville when we grew up.
Very nice.
Oh, you can't lose a hand. No, I'm still gonna joke.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not allowed to lose hands.
Yeah.
No more flops, 2
You keep winning. You keep winning every hand.
Joven just declaring he's
2 in a row.
not going to lose a hand.
Hey, I won that one though.
That's what I'm saying.
Not allowed to lose hands anymore. I got 12
Despite the fact that he floated that hand before and folded and lost.
Yes, I know.
Doesn't feel good getting bluffed, doesn't Michelle?
Ridge with a slight needle there.
Yes, that's right.
Michelle was giving Dennis the eyes before and saying, I'm watching you.
You'll see what I hate. You got me off. You got me off it, you're in trouble for the rest of your life.
And your life will not be long.
Might not make it out of this cover.
I like that fold. I find that not many people start finding those folds in these sort of spots.
It's gonna be funnier when it's like rough trash.
20 bigs, king jack off,
7-8,
early position, with like a couple of really tiny stacks.
Oh, that's a good hand. That hand.
There's a lot of people that are just getting into poker that still sort of, that don't really adjust their ranges once they get to this spot and just don't realize the value of the chips that they have versus the chips that they can win.
Yeah, making the tighter folds is definitely a huge part of ICM consideration. Michelle with 18 bigs on the button, and he is all in with 7-6.
Covering both small blind and big blind is important.
Cheryl, I would find it hard to fold this myself.
Being the shortest, for sure. And we're looking at like $1,700 for the ladder if she's going to try and wait out Declan, which is going to be very difficult. So, what do you think about Joven here said he wasn't going to lose a hand. Has ace-9 suited, but relatively has a lot of chips in play.
Yeah,
Excluding.
ITM-wise, he has a huge proportion of the chips, but Joven having chip lead all day as well probably does not want to bust in 9th.
Mm-hmm.
Huge jam from Michelle gets through.
So did he lose a big hand earlier, did he? He was saying he chip lead all day?
The flip. He had 10s against King Queen. Dennis had about 600k at the time, and that put Dennis from
Everyone's saying they're folding these big hands.
600 to
You're gonna see
1.2,
it.
and then
Come
Dennis
on.
moved off feature, and it looks like he ran away with it. So
Definitely did.
the Jackstar structure can be unforgiving, so you've got to definitely be putting the pressure on. Dennis, of course, looks to have been running over the table. We saw earlier Dennis just jam the ace king on the 4-5-3. Michelle folding the winner, but Michelle not being, can't be aware that that's happening.
We'll be aware shortly though, when
Yeah.
he sees.
If Michelle is that way inclined, there's plenty of people who aren't too bothered by watching the stream and that kind of thing. So
When I'm going short stack, yes.
So did you have to use one today?
No.
No.
He hasn't needed to. He's ripped it easy on me.
You didn't have a heat when I was on your table earlier. Must have been after that.
I was, shit run up a bit of time,
All in.
40.
Rips it from small blind. What do you think with Tim here with an ace, 14 bigs, BVB with 2 tiny stacks?
Oh, I mean, I'd probably would find it pretty hard to be folding, but in these spots, I'm often looking for an opportunity to spin back to potentially win rather than ladder.
It should be a call, but
I'd rather jam ace-5 than call off, but
Definitely.
this might be one that you have to put in the middle.
I'll give you respect this one time.
Thank you. I was just like, that's a $1,500 fold.
Rise up. 30, 60,000, 30,000, 60,000, 60,000.
Okay, that's enough for me. Somebody else, please do the betting. I had a
Thanks
really
for
bad
tanking.
ace.
Now my big blind.
Really bad ace.
I had a bad ace as well.
Okay, how bad?
Under medium.
Mine was bang on. Bang on medium.
There you go.
Huh? No, 7.
I had a 5.
Oh.
Can't get like the second time from behind.
That's fine. I was like, I don't want to play this post flip, so I don't know what to do.
7-4. 8-4.
Huh? Yeah,
9-4.
I need a drink, yeah.
1-4.
Jovan, don't know what he plays.
Oh, thank you. Extra. Learning chips. Fold.
4-4.
Ooh, Tim. Good work folding the ace-5 when you know that you're getting kings in the small blind next hand.
Exactly.
How aggressive do you go here? Do you ever, are you raising, you're jamming, you're flatting with a hand as strong as kings?
Yeah, I would. I'd be inclined to maybe flick in a call, because you're of course never folding, but you may give Ridge the opportunity to potentially try and bluff you if you put in a call.
Especially when there's 2 stacks smaller, Ridge knows that he can pressure you a lot, and
5 raise.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is probably just going to go fold. But
Yep.
Rich having a look, but I can't imagine.
Three bet whacking 10-2s off.
Nah, you can't. But
I think there's a lot of hands that you want to raise there, but I think kings, you get so much value out of limping in your specific position, where you know that there's going to be some other hands that you want to limp as well that you might be able to see some flops if they do check back, but just knowing that you've got so much pressure and they should be putting so much pressure on you that you can actually just use that to your advantage.
Protecting your calling range is super important, but we won't get too deep in the weeds as far as strategy goes. But if you sometimes just call with kings, it also means you can just call with your Jack 8 suited or your Queen 9 and those kind of hands where you know, if you've sometimes got kings, you've sometimes got Queen 9, you've sometimes got Jack 7. And keep your opponent guessing, which is why sometimes we like to call and sometimes we like to raise. As long as you're sometimes raising with your Queen 8 as well. Sometimes raising with the kings is fine also. But
Would you have gone that size if you chose to raise off 11? What do you think? Would you go the 2.5x that that Alex went, or do you sort of?
I would probably. I mean, if I'm raising there's probably not many moves other than an all-in, especially blind versus blind, which being out of position, I mean, it's pretty tough. 11 big blinds. You're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Yep.
But playing the hand out of position, you don't really want to be raising much more than 2 big blinds, but because you're out of position, you need to. If you raise to 3 or 3.5, then you've got an SPR of 2. Of course, stack to pot ratio. So, you know, it's just a bit of an awkward one.
Yeah, definitely.
No right or wrong answer in poker, which is part of the reason why we love the game.
100%. Although I've heard you say the opposite before. When you've been busted in 5Ks, definitely I've said that people have made the wrong decisions. You know?
in private. I just want to win. I want to win the 60-40 with 30 left in a 5K with 45 buy-ins up top 10. Just let me win that one. See how it goes.
You were saying this like I didn't want you to win it as well, mate. I wanted you to win.
I feel like you might have had a vested interest, maybe.
Even if it was just so that I could continue giving hand histories to Taylor and Co. Which I was having a lot of fun doing.
I think you were relaying that I was just sending a message on Telegram or something, so it was pretty funny.
Yep. Oh, Ridge limps the sixes and calls a raise with
Ace Jack and King 10. Everybody's just.
Is that right?
No, looks like.
Oh no, Michelle's raised and then Ridge has called from small.
Yeah, so Michelle's opened in middle position and Ridge has called from the small blind, and the flop is 10, 6, 10. Turn is a 4. Michelle will check.
Michelle will bet the turn of the 4 for 100,000.
Sorry, I don't know what I said there.
That's right.
Just dribbling words.
Bet a bit over a third. Sorry, a bit under a third. And Ridge
has
raises to 300k.
Raise.
All the things that will follow. Queens, Kings, Nines.
The 4, of course, not helping either of them, and the 4 most certainly would not raise.
Rise board of the world.
Bet or raise. Fold.
So Michelle will
So
call.
probably don't even raise. Probably just slow play.
What an interesting hand we are seeing right now.
Yeah.
Ace or a king will be disastrous for Michelle, but that is probably not it.
You should have just flattered me, and then.
He re-raises, you call.
If
no,
Ridge
I'm
checks
definitely
now,
getting- I'll take myself money.
what will Michelle do? Oh, he's just going to jam.
Do a 3-bet and a call.
Every pot too important.
That's fair. Yeah, actually, no.
I should theoretically be dominated.
Bit of Hollywood here from Michelle. I cannot
Someone
see
should have
him
high
finding
bet,
a
but
call.
should have ace-X.
Yeah. Big. Your cheap ass bluff gone through too. I'm sweating.
He does like to battle Michelle. He's definitely thinking it through, though. I agree with you that I don't think he's going to call, but he's not going to take it lightly.
No.
He'll think.
700.
Do you think that there's any hands that Ridge has check raised a turn that
Yeah.
Michelle does beat?
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, it would be super creative, like 7-5 of diamonds, 7-9 of diamonds, 7-8 of diamonds. That's about it. But you know, I think
And is he going to call those hands from small blind versus an undergun with these dynamics of ICM and stuff like that as well?
no, he's not. No, Ridge knows enough about the game to
What do you have?
not be doing that.
Do you know who I believe Ridge is the kryptonite of?
Everyone.
Well, there's one person specific that I believe loses to Ridge all the time.
Who is that?
Lachlan Crilly.
Our friend Lachlan.
Always loses to Grimsey. Can't beat him. Do you think that the last bluff from Dennis is still playing in Michelle's mind a little bit? And he just...
I don't
Or do you think he lets this sort of stuff go pretty easily?
You can't be sure. Like if Michelle was actually considering a call, I think he might have called.
like jam free.
Yeah.
You reckon he would have done it pretty quickly?
Well, I mean, I don't really understand the Hollywood there, but
Me in 20 minutes.
No, the 20 minutes you'll
Do you have over pockets?
Watch that.
Ace king.
Did you have over pockets?
See what I have?
Ridge just asked with such genuine inquisition.
Trouble now. Now you.
Did you have Michelle, did you have over pockets?
He doesn't
We
have
will
it.
see. What did you have?
I'll tell you if you tell me.
You see it in 20 minutes.
Did you have over pocket? You were thinking about calling with ace king, weren't you?
Alright guys, small blind, big blind.
Ah, I should have ripped.
I should have
I
read.
had 10B.
It's always easier to say after the fact,
Yeah.
isn't it?
I had
It's
a
like
10, I
watching the
flipped
car
boat.
crash. Like if I just hadn't have pulled out, I would have avoided the
I got 6-6.
accident. But
Wasn't scared of anything.
Yeah.
Did you fold
Also,
over
I love
pair?
the-
Really?
I've never heard someone call them over pockets.
yeah,
Actually?
he's not tanking with fives, is
What do
he?
you have?
No.
One fold. Two raises to 125.
Rock Lesnar.
Fold, 4 fold.
You're laser focused.
I opened Facebook and it was on autoplay, and I'm a big wrestling nerd, so
Ready.
I see. I heard. And you were busted.
nah. The video was about Brock Lesnar and Osmos, the big dude who's like 7'6" or something. There's a guy that's absolutely monstrous in the WWE, and they were just talking about how small Brock looks next to Osmos. So anyway, I'm in trouble, Dean.
125,
We're just focusing on the stream. Certainly not opening Facebook.
Yeah, clearly I'm the game and myself as a co-commentator is super entertaining for you. Don't need to scroll Facebook at all.
No, I was trying to check the Facebook comments. It's easier to refresh them on my phone. You might have missed it, but Nash joined me in the commentary booth earlier. He wasn't invited. He just found his way into the office.
Smart kid.
Yeah, unfortunately for Nash, he wasn't able to be heard on the stream. His mum and I have watched it back 3 times and couldn't hear him, so we might have to get him in the booth tomorrow to hear some analysis on the main event.
Sounds good.
I think he plans on watching the footy, and I'll have the door open and watching the footy too. Actually, I might try and figure out a way to work from my laptop.
That's risky.
Isn't it? I'm not that experienced given my technical...
The technical, the battery life, but also just the sounds coming from everywhere else into the mic.
Yeah, I know.
I'm good.
Just want to watch the footy.
I think it's even. I gave you. Yeah. Yeah, you only paid 210.
Yeah, it must be real tough, living your dream, being a poker pro, getting paid to commentate, and having to think about watching something else for fun that might interrupt it. I do honestly sympathise.
Wow.
Yeah, me too. I'm sympathising with myself. I'm just a footy tragic, mate. That's all.
You don't need footy in front of that, mate.
Man, that Ace-Jack diamonds, isn't it? Huh? Gave you a stack. Oh, Michelle, you don't call an overpair there.
Over pockets.
Over pockets.
What's that? You didn't fold an overpair.
Dean, I feel like this final table might get pretty quick, quickly.
Did you fold an overpair?
Quickly.
Did you fold an overpair?
Sorry? You want to repeat that?
Oh,
pretty shallow quickly.
I told you. Yeah. It was,
And so the 4.3, the 5.3, the 13, the 18, the 2 14s, then we're not shallow?
No, I mean in another 40 minutes we are going to be
Quickly.
4 or 5 players sub 10, so it'll be pretty aggressive.
I disagree with you. I don't think in 40 minutes we'll have 4 people sub 10.
You think those 4 people will be already gone? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, I think we'll probably have like 1 or 2 sub 10, but that will be we would have already lost a couple by then.
hey guys, I'm gonna bust Michelle. None of you guys get the satisfaction. I'm gonna bust Michelle.
Listen, I'm actually deserving.
You heard it here first. Bridge is busting
me out of
Michelle.
more. Who have you taken out of more tournaments? Me or Alex?
Me, sure.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay, you can have this
And
one.
it's always on the fucking river.
But it's not over yet. I'm gonna take him more out, and you.
But we've traded chips a lot this tournament, Shell. We've taken a bit off each other.
Are we allowed to put a bounty on someone?
2 and 3 fold, 4 fold.
Multi-way incentivizing action, affecting play, orbit that man.
Dom's all for it.
5,
Let's cut the volume and Ridge
7
go.
folds.
I'll leave it on his own head.
How have we not lost anyone? Wow.
Oh, you
This has
jammed
been-
on me, you menace.
Is this a record?
You
Raise
menace.
to 200.
I had ace-9.
That's nice. Good fold.
Oh, the
Suited,
shell with the
suited.
ball.
Ace-9 suited.
Suited.
Oh, man. Oh.
Cheryl, how do you not put it in? Wow.
Big shout out to my boy
Oh.
Tommy Doom
Oh, yeah.
from Southtown Tattoo in Brisbane.
Knit.
Joven, thank you for
Anyone
not
looking
doing
to
that,
get
because then
coloured
I
in
wouldn't have got any
permanently,
chips.
Tommy is your man.
You
For
would've
anyone
won.
who has seen my arm, it is
I believe
all
you do.
done by Tommy.
Luckiest man alive.
You probably lose anyway.
Yeah, I know,
At the time, one of the biggest tattoos Tommy's ever done. Now, if he had to do it again, probably not so much.
Wow. Button jam and king jack for 5 big folds, ace 9 suited, 14 big folds. This is the nittiest table I've ever been on. My God.
We don't even need to commentate. We can just let Ridge do it all, hey?
I know. I was just thinking we might flick Ridge a microphone and see if he wants to finish it off.
The man's goatee's fake anyway.
Man's goatee's fake.
It's glued on.
It's glued, exactly.
4 folds.
Rip it off, Cheryl.
I actually got hair when I go home.
Rip it off, Cheryl.
5 folds.
Maybe if you start sweating, it falls off.
Yes.
7 folds.
He's never sweated ever before in his life. He got Botox.
8
Ridge is the only bloke in the world who babbles more than me at the table. This is unreal.
9 folds.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were looking at me when you said it.
He said you don't have balls too.
Yeah, well,
I think I can challenge you in that department, by the way.
You are a dribbler.
Absolute dribbler.
Like, there's been a couple of times in my life, Dean, where I've just realised that you must have been an absolute menace when you were drunk. So I understand why you're not drinking anymore.
Oh man, I talked my way into a lot of fights and then had to talk my way out of them as well.
Hey, I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it, man. I didn't mean it. I'm a nice guy.
I did mean it, but I just had to. Yeah, I had to apologize because people say stuff like, very quickly. This is going to get short quickly, and I give them crap for it, and we're all drunk, and that turns into 20-year-olds drunk giving each other shit. It sort of turns into stuff, and then I'd have to talk my way out of it because I'm definitely not a fighter.
Me either. I've had 2 fights and they're both in grade 5.
Yeah.
I lie. There was like one time when I was like 21 where I stood up for my dad. My dad isn't someone who needs to be stood up for, but it was full of bravado, full of ego. It's like, mate, he's 60 years old. If you want to talk to someone like that, you can talk to me outside. And that was the end of it. We went home. Dad rushed me out the door.
There.
Was it because I covered you like 20k?
I had to have a TD stand behind me at a poker table many years ago because too many people wanted to fight me at the table.
In a lifetime ago.
Yeah, like 20 years ago.
Queen 10 for Dennis in the hijack.
All right, Cheryl, big blind, 2.3. Let's go, Grandma.
Cheryl has surely found a hand to put the rest in with. What is Michelle thinking of right now? What I think he is considering is if Cheryl jams over the top of his call, does the bet reopen? That's what I think.
Yep. But he's also got 13 bigs, and it's just you can kind of just get away from it anyway.
Go on, Cheryl. Find
Come on,
it.
man.
8 calls. All cards, please.
I didn't want to tell you before. Did you know that Cheryl is my grandma?
No, Cheryl.
My mum's side?
I'm team
Actually?
Cheryl here.
Yeah.
Go.
I thought you were just assuming she was the grandma.
No. Look at her surname.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Nah, who cares about a money jump?
no bias here. But let's go, Cheryl. Oh no.
Come on, then.
Actually, there we go. We're back. Oh, what is that?
Everyone.
Hey.
Cheryl. Dom does nothing, right?
Ace ball.
Thank you, Cheryl. Good effort.
GG. Just got a comment on YouTube when I said about 20 years ago, and they said I was 20 years ago.
I don't know. I think
No,
you're a
you're the
vampire,
villain.
mate.
You're
No
the
one
villain.
realizes how old you are.
Have they not seen the Greys?
Yeah, but that's married life,
He
mate.
has a pussy handshake.
You know, wives are pretty stressful.
You are you're
asking for
a
it.
brave man. What do you mean bravado when you were 21?
Bravado at 36.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God, I did not. Wow.
Big blind.
Oh, mate, you flaked.
We have lost one.
Huh?
Well done, Cheryl.
Lucky you right, because I probably read.
Is she actually your grandma or are you trying?
No, just trying.
She's too young to be your grandma, mate.
Yeah, I know.
River Doyle.
What are Kings like?
Where's the Cowboys?
Look at Lachlan Crilly getting tough behind the keyboard.
I'm definitely getting that 12%.
He just heard that we're both not fighters, so he's just like, I can say whatever I like.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, me. How long's it been on
Yeah,
me? Sorry.
it's big coming from a 22-year-old
I don't take long to act with it.
That's so good.
baby.
SB, I know that she's watching another show, so I think it's something Murders in the Building or something that she's watching.
You just had just too much.
Not one for me.
You don't like that? Only Murders in the Building was pretty solid. I enjoyed the first couple of seasons of that.
Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's not. You know,
So not Jackstar Final Table good.
no, you've got to focus on it, and I can't do that.
You
King
definitely
Jack
cannot.
suited for Alex from early position,
So we're
offered 14 bigs.
I do indeed cover you.
Thank you.
Devin with Queen Jack in the big blind. He will call.
This is the hand.
To the flop we go.
Full ladder.
What do you think of the open from Alex?
I don't know if it's this orbit. It might be the next
+2. Oh, that's a dangerous one.
Well, when you know that you're going to outflop your opponent,
And just put him in the bin.
7 bets, 100.
100,000, 1.5 bigs.
It's small pot. We're not going to
I
get it all
agree.
into the river.
I agree.
4
Maybe.
calls.
Now it depends. If this turn brings in your favorite card, I might be in trouble.
What is Alex's favorite card? Who can say?
No idea. Been riffling too many cards, Alex. Damaged his finger.
You have like 5 now, yeah?
How much do I have left remaining?
5?
That's a very good question. I have that, yeah.
525.
Sure.
Okay.
Still a good amount of chop outs here for Yovon.
Why don't I just jam?
And that is
See you
one of
later,
them.
Michelle.
Oh my god, how'd
That
you
is
call
one of
that?
them.
You almost call me with this, really?
4 checks. 7 checks.
Yeah, you were
How
just
did you go check? Where's the rest of the pot?
ICM
Oh my god. ICM? What about winning the tournament?
The paddock.
Not everyone's as rich as you are, Solana boy.
See, I told you. Not a big
Solana boy, that might be my next number play.
My ante back, or half my ante back. You bastard, you came up out.
Yeah, Elias just talked about people having raised folds of 15 bigs, especially in early position, which is 100% the case, especially with different hands.
Put your foot on the gas.
Especially, I mean, when you get deep in the, I guess deep in the solver land, there are definitely raised folds off of 15 blinds. Not too many, but
And
there
12.
are. And 12. Some of the wizards out there, the Lachlan Crillies of the world, will probably find raised folds off 11 as well. But 11, probably not too many. Of course, having raised folds just keeps your opponents guessing and allows you to open hands like ace-8, for example, where you probably don't want to jam,
Sixes all the way, even if I don't hit there.
but you can definitely raise because you hold the ace and
Block
with
other strong hands.
a few good hands with the ace. But the 8, obviously not a good hand to be all in with, but definitely one to raise with.
With no pair.
Enables you to be a bit more balanced with your monsters as well, right? With your aces and
Yeah.
kings.
Who wants to hear about theory, Dean?
A lot of people, I think. Lachlan Crilly, we need to teach him something. Guy been bubbling tournaments.
But he makes his living through swaps, so it's fine.
He does make a good living through swaps.
Crilly
Which
could
is
be
not great for me.
buying for the series. Yeah, stop buying that guy. Just start buying his swaps.
Yeah, can I buy the swaps? That's a great idea. Well, next time I take a percentage of Crilly, I want a percentage of all of his swaps as well.
Ace or a king, and I get easy hand.
Crilly coin is flying, mate. I don't know if you'll have the opportunity to buy anymore.
Oh, Did other check
Yeah, I'll
mark
definitely have the opportunity to buy. Don't you
on the
worry.
turn?
Have you heard about
Nah, I'm
Lachlan
not
Crilly's
Nah, 'cause he can
Rubik's
go
Cube
ace-
collection?
ace or king, king.
I have not.
I can't have the check mark on the flop.
So
He can do ace,
before
ace, king, king,
becoming a professional poker player, Lachlan was he was a small business owner.
No way.
Yeah,
But
the cleaning company.
Yep, a cleaning company. But in his spare time, he also collects vintage Rubik's cubes. I didn't realise there was a market for it, but Lachlan is
Lines, please, gentlemen.
Is in it.
yeah, in it. So half of his cupboard at home is soccer jerseys, and the other half is Rubik's cubes, and some of them are even in a safe because he has some.
They're worth that much.
Yeah, some crazy ones like I think he has a diamond-studded Rubik's cube, and then there's also a Rubik's cube that is
Sevenfold.
I think gold-plated as well. I don't understand how the mechanics of the Rubik's cube working, you know, how it functions with the
Ninefold.
gold and the diamonds, but Lachlan,
Onefold.
Looks like it.
you know, he's found a niche, and I believe he's sold at the top of the market, much like the Bitcoin progression. Rubik's cubes have gone through the roof as well.
I'm kidding, mate.
Like all collectibles, really. And cards have been going crazy as well. Sports card, any sort of collectible cards, sports cards, Pokemon cards, Magic cards.
Yeah, I think
Six full.
the next time you see Crilly, guys, in the comments, make sure you ask about the Rubik's cubes. He's quite passionate about it, but he's a little bit embarrassed because he is, you know, there's not too many people around who collect them. So if you happen to see him, make sure you ask about the diamond stud and ask him about the price that he got for it. You'll be absolutely blown away. Apparently, a collector in Africa has paid an absolute absurd rate for this diamond-studded Rubik's cube, and Crilly had to let it go for the price. So
Outrageous.
I think maybe South Africa was the collector.
The entire country was the collector?
No, just
The entire country of South Africa was like, we want that. That's
No,
going to
no,
be
no.
our national treasure.
no. Crilly has a contact in South Africa.
We know who this is.
Yeah.
That'd be Div, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I believe Div introduced Crilly to a South African
It's fun, Michelle, right?
Rubik's cube collector as well. So
Surely
Any-
Div got
that's enough.
finder's fee.
probably.
Michelle. So now target changed.
So we briefly mentioned collectibles,
Yep.
and my brain went into poker collectibles. And if there was ever poker cards, what would your ratings be? Like, you know how like FIFA, you get like ratings for like striking and dribbling and stuff like that.
Yeah.
What would yours be?
Oh my god, I'd be like
Obviously very low on the bubble, but apart from that,
well, what's a Pokemon that's always in the mix but never winning?
Who's
Something
not
like-
scared of Michelle?
Arsenal in
Yeah.
football terms.
Yeah, okay. Thierry Henry, that's me.
You're not Henry. Henry like won everything, and he was amazing.
Oh, so that's Liam Jahu.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's
similar level of attitude as well, and confidence.
All right, so we've got a hand. This is going to be pretty tough for Gareth to get away from, but Declan has been very, very quiet. Declan has jammed for 470,000 at 30-60, so less than 10 big blinds. But if Gareth is wrong, he will have absolute dust remaining.
There's a deal that's real good at guessing.
Less than 10 himself. What do you reckon, Dean? This one in the bin?
I from under the gun +1 from someone that literally hasn't raised at all, hasn't participated in the pot since I've sat down.
Hasn't
I think you
VP'd.
can
Some hands.
Not even
zero
raised,
VP.
but yeah.
I think you can let it go.
Yeah, good fold from Gareth.
Yeah, I
Discipline.
like it. Michelle does not like folding pairs though. I think he will, but he's not going to like it.
Jack 6 for Tim on the button. Won't be calling. Neither will Ridge in the small blind with Queen 3 suited. Folded to the big blind with Alex. King 3-0, that will be in the muck as well.
All of them.
All of them. In the muck they go.
You know Ridge is getting comfortable, apart from even just the chatting, the jacket's off.
Yeah, the guns are out.
Yeah.
You know what would have been interesting, Dean, is if... How many bigs has Declan got now? He's got 10. So if Declan had like 12 bigs and pinned
I got a few more now.
off his 12, could Gareth have found a jam with the ace jack over for the whole lot? Or do you think he would have had to fold?
I think he could find it against other players.
Yeah, okay. Player dependent.
Mm.
Did we just have like a 20?
I think we're still having the 16, aren't we? I think they said. Yeah, because then we played 2 hours. Otherwise, they need to change the clock, and that's.
But I think that's just like insanely strong from someone
So unless you want to pay another 200,
that has played
I mean, I don't.
as little hands as what Gareth has, as he goes back to the regular broadcast of folding.
1 fold, 2 folds. 4 folds.
You right there, Liam?
Yeah. Just contemplating life.
Is everything okay?
Yeah. Taylor always gives it to me about how loud my thighs are. And I don't ever realise how loud they are, but apparently
It was loud, but it was also like quite a high of a pitch. It was almost less sigh, more moan. Like
What number's the dice on?
that was unintentional in any world.
just
8-9 for Alex in the small blind.
enjoying Jackstar final table that much.
Seven folds.
Just the flat. What do you think about this into Dennis?
I think Dennis and Alex have played together. I think Dennis is pretty aggressive, so Alex will be ready to flick this in if he does not. I think Alex was definitely trapping him. I think Alex is too short to let Dennis see a cheap flop, so I personally would have liked to jam myself.
Especially with a hand that is strong pre but not strong post. And look at that. Look at that. Dennis, top and bottom.
Was that?
He never would have got to the flop if Alex had chosen aggression.
Mm. I think it's such a different spot compared to what we were talking about with the kings before, where you're going to like so many flops with kings. Yeah, there's going to be a couple of bad ones, but so many. Ace 9-0, you're just not really going to be able to find the equity post like you compared to just ripping it in.
Yeah, of course. Definitely agree with that. What you mean there is that, you know, for example, it just comes 10-3-4 or 10-6-4 and you just don't know where you're at because the big blind's got away with a cheap flop, whereas a hand like kings, it can just come jack 3 deuce and you still have an overpair. So
yeah,
texture wise it's a bit different.
Spider sense. Spider sense.
Who is it? Liam and who else?
Liam and Dean Cox for the guys in 20 minutes when they hear it. WA's favourite tourist. Never at home.
Except for right now.
Yeah, sometimes at home.
Sometimes at home.
Where else do you like to travel to? I know we see you quite regularly at the APL Million, but do you get along to other series as well?
I was at APLPT Adelaide about a month before APL Millions.
Yep.
But apart from that, not many. Did a couple of the... did State of Origin 18 months ago? 18 months ago? A year ago?
Yep.
In Brizzy, which we were the winning team. Crilly beat Queensland comfortably. Beat everyone comfortably.
Comfortably.
Comfortably. We locked it up very early.
Raised to 125 from Ridge. No one else having a hand to play with.
9 folds.
Fold for fold.
Terrible hand. Terrible hand. Shouldn't put any more chips in the.
Oh, I'm lucky I only shot my 7-8 suited this time.
Ridge
The gap
is.
is,
Yeah.
the
You look
gap is
thinking about
definitely
it.
extending, isn't it?
Mhm.
Dennis and Ridge with. What do they got? They've got 6.5 million between them.
I can't give you a flush draw anymore.
And
mate.
1.1,
I think you would've
1.7,
won there. I prefer your hand.
2.4, 2.9, 3.8 for the remainder of the table. Someone is going to have to take a stand against Ridge or Dennis. I believe it might be Michelle.
I think it might be. Well, Michelle's one of the easier ones to do it, seeing as that the 8-7
God.
suited under the gun as you speak.
This is a Michelle Anunu if I've ever seen one. 7-8 suited under the gun. 4.
Leaves 100k behind. It is what it's saying on. Yeah, he has left 100k behind. One green chip behind.
Just in case he faces 7 all-ins in front of him and he has to fold. Ace Jack for Ridge. Can't see him folding.
I cannot. Look at the smile I gave him straight away. Remember, Ridge
Yeah.
said he promised to stack Michelle.
Yep. Imagine if this gets through and Ridge lets it go.
No way.
He just called?
Well, you want to see what happens behind. I don't hate the flat, to be honest. I don't think, with it being A bigs, I don't think anyone else is coming along super light. Oh, Gareth with the kings.
9 folds.
You guys at home in the YouTube thread, you told me that Gareth wasn't going to win. I said Gareth would likely be our winner, and I knew that he was getting kings in this spot. What about Michelle here? Once it goes back jam from Gareth, or once it goes cold jam from Gareth,
Yep.
can Michelle ever get away from it? Because Gareth will only do that with the best of the
1
best.
ounces all in.
No, I'm just not playing very
The
well.
reason we leave 100k behind is sometimes we have to get away from these spots, but
Poker, no good.
I don't think...
Especially when there is a ridge behind, right? Where you know that there is a chance that Gareth can bust.
Yep.
He does not elect to go anywhere. And this flat of Ace Jack has saved... Oh, maybe not. How much is it? 380k into 2
about
million.
Blinds.
Into 30.
Doesn't like it. I don't like it either.
So I call off.
What have you done?
I think he has to, but like he's just not gonna love it.
No.
But I mean, if Gareth's got pocket tens, something like that.
Do you think he does this with pocket tens? When it goes...
I was literally just thinking. I don't think he even does it with tens.
I mean, realistically, if he's doing it with any hand other than aces, he's got some equity when he's getting such a good price to call.
Yeah.
Right? Whether it's even if it's ace king or whether it's queens or kings.
I mean, I do that with aces, kings. You're not worried. You win. You're not worried. You must have it.
I mean, he's never jamming over Michelle with a bluff here, right? So.
Sorry.
Agree that the pot odds are too good, Elias, but chip preservation is very, very important. Ridge has still got... He will still have second in chips if he folds.
But he will lose second in chips to whoever wins this pot.
Yeah.
If he calls. What are you doing here, Liam?
I'm probably not flatting the ace jack to start with, so I wouldn't have got to the decision. It would have been in front of me. I would have seen that he just wakes up the kings, but knowing what I know about Gareth, he definitely never has worse than ace jack when he jams.
No way.
I'm so far behind, it's not even funny.
He's so far behind, he knows, but
Any calls.
actually not as far as he thought.
Ace. Everyone's cheering for an ace, right?
7, 8, 8.
Everyone is cheering for an ace, Rich. Everyone but those two boys.
Yep.
At least it wasn't ace. Sorry for taking so long. I have to with price.
You don't have to.
I do have to with price. Ace
Jack.
or jack? Oh, yeah.
Oh, 2 hearts for Michelle.
Running hearts? Wow. Holy shit. Ace or a jack?
And the 10 for Michelle. Oh, there's the jack of hearts.
Gosh,
Heart, ace, jack.
what a disaster.
Heart, ace, jack.
Gareth.
Why is he asked for heart, ace, jack, and not the 9 or the 3?
How did Michelle make
Himself some. Michelle with the full triple, and we lose Gareth.
Thank you, mate. I didn't
Who
lose
comfortably
that
at the
hit, so
best
I'm
end.
not actually too worried. No, I lost 250. Okay. I lost 250. It was only, oh, sorry, I'll take my 3. Oh, yeah, you do.
Gentlemen, do we want to skip this break? We've only been playing for about
No, I lost more than that. I lost more than 2.
I'd like to pay just 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5-minute break.
You'd pay 5 minutes.
10-minute break.
No, I'd just like to.
5 minutes, 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
The guy in the back wants 10. He's my boss.
Fine, whatever.
When it comes to this.
Ah, yeah.
So just be back on time.
Yeah, we both paid you, mate.
What a pleasure.
What a triple for Michelle. You did say that he was going to be the one that makes a stand.
Wow.
We didn't expect it then, but he did triple.
What's that?
Losing 250.
Nah, more than 250. It was more than 250. What's that?
Right, 10-minute break, guys. So we will be back in
No, he had 100 more behind, remember?
10 minutes.
So it's 5
10
7
minutes.
he had.
See you then. See you shortly.
I checked up the
Dean, you gonna hang around?
Yeah, I'll hang around.
All
Gonna
right,
make myself
see
a
you.
cup of tea.
See you back in 10
Where's the
minutes.
heart? Everyone was cheering for a heart, jack, or an ace, right? Good job, Michelle. You know I always just have a laugh, hey? I'm just here to have fun.
Of course, you know we love you.
Yeah. Good.
Any heart, jack, ace, 9 or 3.
9 or 3?
Yeah, 9 or 3 gives you a vote as well.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, I didn't cheer enough.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
He's never getting that. Once I get my flash, he's never getting the dog.
What's that? I mean, the jack of hearts is the worst turn for me.
Like, if you're going to.
But I prefer pass kings, that's number 1.
on seat 4 with a dead smaller than 1.
We are
Need a line
back.
from you. Write it down. Under the gun jam.
4 and 5 folds.
Raised large.
6 folds.
You got rejammed by kings. And
7
ace-jack.
folds.
All right, everyone has
I mean, I
recovered
can't hold those. 390 for 2 mils.
from that monster last hand.
Just gross.
Three-way all in. Best hand loses.
Yeah, your post flop was garbage.
He made
8
so many folds.
raises to 160.
Expect to see Dennis opening the Queen Jack suited, especially off this big A
160.
stack. Interesting to see what Michelle does here. Michelle's got newly acquired chips off that triple up. Does he flat or does he rip it in? He just does this flat.
Heads up.
And Michelle flops middle pair, but Dennis has a lot of equity. It's actually ahead here with Queen High. And an ace would be tragic here for Michelle. Absolutely tragic. He thinks it'll be good, but it will be tragic. Oh, 9. Just check, and gets there. What a world we are living in for Dennis.
7 good as well.
Who had ace king? You have ace king there?
No,
No.
No, I had 7 dudes.
I
No,
thought
sorry,
it showed us someone had ace king.
No, I didn't have it.
that was the hand before. That was you.
8
You had
bet,
ace king of spades the hand
250.
before.
And Dennis leads when he has this board locked up with a straight. Michelle with a very good second pair, not expecting him to fold here.
2 folds.
And he does call.
Percentage is up there.
And another king is going to make this just even harder for Michelle to get away.
2 checks.
He checks. Believes he's likely setting a trap. What does Dennis bet here into 900k? 400. Feel he could have got a little bit more than just gone 40%. So it's going to get snapped off and he's just going to win.
Oh, wow. Queen high. Queen high. Jack kick off.
Straight.
Oh. Call with bottom pair, middle pair. Easy. Nice.
Definitely
All
feel
right.
a bit more. Welcome back, Liam.
I'm back, sorry.
You're welcome. You've just missed one hand. And it was Dennis picking up a straight on the turn against Michelle, and Michelle's newly found chips have mostly gone.
Well, he'll never die wondering, will he?
No. How was your break, mate?
Yeah, good. Just
No, it's not. I
chilled
lost
with
a
the
lot of
wife
chips.
for a quick
Not
8
a lot.
minutes,
I didn't lose a lot.
which turned
Gareth
out to
lost a
be
lot.
11 minutes. Time blindness, one of the main components of my particular
I
ADHD.
might have to. It's very simple math.
5 folds. 6 folds.
That was the dealer, not me.
5 of spades. We'll see the stream.
It hit your hand.
Fold is 2.
But with that last pot, Dennis has moved up to 5.2 million,
5 of spades, guys.
with only Ridge within any kind of reaching distance, but comfortably, you know, almost 3x times second, which is just such a nice spot to be in these final tables.
It's going to be pretty hard for anyone to catch him, as he seems to be just running away with it. But Michelle and Alex will certainly put up a fight, as will Rich. Declan, Tim.
Jovan, they're just giving up, are they?
No.
No
I
fight
was
on 'em?
just going to say Declan and Tim have been unfortunately pretty short for the whole final table. So they've got their work cut out for them.
Never dead though.
No, exactly. One double and they're back to where Ridge is, and that's clearly in second. So it's anyone's game.
And you know, we just got to witness one of the greatest spin-ups in Nathaniel and Centurion. Now, whilst Nathaniel has a hell of a lot of talent, you know, anyone can do it. You can always spin it back up, always got to run.
Should check percentage. Yeah, it'd be nice.
No, we'd love to see the percentages here.
Or we can just type it in, right?
Thanks for that bit.
It's because I didn't call for that 3 and 9 that it didn't come.
It's upside down. That's why.
Messed up again.
Yes.
6 folds.
Still easy decisions here. On me.
7 folds.
Absolute trash.
You flatten that
8 folds.
It's been every day. I
9 folds.
I thought he was weak. It's hard to call.
2 folds.
Correct. That's what it is.
Last act. Cool. Move on.
Blind versus blind, we might be seeing a river here.
Him with 6.3 bigs.
Please pretend this is that, yeah? He stared me in the eyes last time. He stared me in the eyes last time with 10-4, so...
Looks stronger than
You know, you at least have 50% every
Tim
time.
was in this situation
I'm in the top 50%.
a little while ago. There was another stack that was shorter and folded the ace-5-0, if you remember.
Actually, David...
I 100%
Do remember.
Just slightly more chips, slightly more bigs.
Now?
Yeah.
I was like, every single time I've jammed beforehand, I had you dominated and you got there.
No. This
Oh,
time.
this particular time?
Yeah, this particular time.
Oh, I like it. I like it. I like the
I feel like he's folding. I feel like he's folding.
Sometimes.
Hard to fold a pair sub 10.
Hey, Cody.
Oh my god.
Your friend here?
Gets it
I haven't seen her. I saw her playing in a photo, actually. What's her name? Nan.
So,
Is Nan?
I'll
Dealer Nan here?
put my hand up.
She's not
Yeah.
here.
You said 40 minutes ago that we'll have 4 people sub 10, and I disagreed with you, and we currently have 4 people sub 10.
Yep.
At least. Unless you have 3 dudes.
I'm from the future.
Oh, really?
I've seen it all.
I will be
Seen it all, and yet we still can't win a tournament.
I also had a straight...
That was pretty rude.
Mate, I had to just admit I was wrong on national stream, international stream. I'm allowed to have a little banter back when you start claiming to know everything.
7 folds.
Alex, I want what you have.
Sorry, mate.
Easy decisions.
Very easy.
No, I want easy
decisions, mate.
decisions.
Yeah, but
That's what I want.
yeah. My big hip
Eights
would
raises
be
to
like
160,
0 fucking
9 fold.
0%.
2 fold.
They should have like a hot. They got a hot mute button, right?
What do you think about Dennis just opening versus ripping his stack with this big a chip lead?
Are you out?
You're just talking about open jams
Yeah.
as opposed to opens.
Mm.
I can definitely get behind it. It's going to be very difficult to play against.
Mm-hmm.
Once Ridge folds, he can really just about run it against anyone. So if he sees, well, sorry, he can't do that because Ridge is in the blinds. But
In the big blind this time. But Ridge isn't in great shape after, you know, dropping a little bit. He's only got 22 bigs. He's in a nice spot, but everyone else is so short. Unless he wakes up with an absolute monster, you don't really want to bust there, right? Either. So
no, yeah, of course.
6 checks.
That's why I said
Look, open jams would be a pretty tough thing to battle against. So I can definitely get behind it. But yeah, I guess it's a non-conventional strategy. I'm going to start playing more open jams now, Dean.
You're welcome, mate. You're welcome. Might not have bubbled the 5k.
Tell you what, I've bubbled a few of those stupid things.
So I did 2 bullets and didn't even get close to the bubble.
It's true. I also ran good.
That's because you suck.
It's true. It's true. How good does that feel, though?
What, bubbling twice? Not very good.
Nah. Telling me that I suck. Giving me some shit.
Feels pretty good.
It felt like it felt cathartic to me. It seemed to you to be cathartic.
Somewhat. How did Ridge find a way to win this one?
Well, because he didn't just get open jammed, and he let him get there. And now does Dennis with the Ace of Hearts do anything crazy here?
Nah, I don't think so. Maybe. He's got an 8. He blocks 7-8. He can't do much against this. You can't expect Ridge to fold.
No,
you spun him from a flip. It's different.
Oh yeah.
Still good.
Yeah, but six flips.
6 flips. Still profitable.
Still profitable. Even when we're at this stage.
Enough blocker and blocking the straight. One of them anyway.
I like the way you can.
If you ever had a candidate, this would be a pretty good one.
Yeah. But how many times is Dennis checking back flush draws on the turn? With how aggressive he gets to be. Don't know.
Is there ever a world where Dennis jams and Ridge can fold? I don't think so, but I'm just wondering.
The problem is, I think Ridge might have put a little bit too much in. But
Yeah.
it would, because he now goes, he doesn't stay in second if he folds now.
Yeah.
But it would be absolute ICM suicide for Ridge to bust now.
Yeah.
Like, insane.
But if we keep firing like 5k events and like
Get a fold from Dennis.
yeah, but if we fire like 5k
Pretty crucial pot for Ridge there.
Why is everyone holding wooding with ace
Folded
high here? Like, just
slightly on
let's get him to the
Dennis.
next hand, right? There's never a call there.
If we fire like
Up to
10 bullets
2.1.
and only cash for 1 min cash.
Wow. Dennis has still got just shy of 5 after that hand.
Jeff, what's that? I mean, I'm calling a jam. I'm hoping you have ace of heart and you turn your hand into a jam and you jam. You had ace of heart.
Listen to Ridge here.
He literally is calling out what is going on.
I'm snapping off. I don't care about a flush. Like, just put it in.
Michelle,
You got you're over 4 million. Like, geez, put some pressure on. What am I, 40?
That is great. Well, there we go. He wasn't folding.
Tony
Although-
G, Ridge Grimsey.
Yeah.
Hey,
There we go.
Send me your email and I invoice you for my coaching.
Send me your email and I'll invoice you for the coaching.
Yeah, you talk him in. That's
Great.
That's coaching at the table or something.
Is that Norbert?
Yeah.
Is that Norbert?
5 folds.
Oh,
I missed it,
please,
sorry.
just wake up with it.
you're telling me.
6 folds. 7 folds.
Just wake up. Wow, turn it into a bluff. You were close, eh?
I've got your answer.
I bet a little bit smaller you turn into a bluff.
Jesus, we're gonna have to put Ridge in the booth.
Oh, 100%.
He's basically just mimicking exactly what we said.
Knock him off soon.
Can you tell Ridge might have had a beer with his mate?
And you and me heads
It's
up.
fairly chirpy.
Okay. No. Oh,
He's got more chirp
I don't.
as he's winning chips.
80, just 80. I've got your answer.
Coincidentally,
That's your best bet.
his mate watching on the rail has brought him over another beer, so perhaps some extra courage for Ridge.
Michelle and I go heads up, and then we play for 74k. Second gets 0.
Not much to be done for Declan here. 6 bigs, he will need to jam. King Queen suited for Joven behind. Can't see my... Oh my lord! Snap fold.
5 folds, 6 folds.
Just about to say, I can't see myself folding, but...
It is against Declan though.
I was just going to say, Declan has played less hands than my mum, so... And mum's VPIP is 0.
Cash game, I normally call with that, but can't do it.
7 and 8.
Rabbit.
Rabbit.
Thank you. Button is good.
Rich is on the waters, while his mate is still on the beers.
Do you mind actually getting me coffee? Yeah, absolutely. A small double shot cap. Downstairs or? No, just up here. Then no more waitresses? No. They're close to
Wait until it's on your big blind, bro, and then...
Is there coffee downstairs? Yeah. Alright, well, that'd be great. Small double shot cap. Thanks, mate. No
Small
sugar.
double shot cap.
Normal milk. No
Not only is he not on the beers, he's on the coffee. I don't think the chatter is going to go down.
What's that?
At 11 p.m, having a coffee. That is a man without kids.
Definitely.
Hang on, did you pick up Josh the other day for saying C-bombs?
5. I wasn't here. It wasn't my tournament.
Not my tournament, not my problem.
6 folds.
That's one that you got to be careful not to drop on the stream. C-bombs.
Cool. Is that what you mean?
Nah, they're talking about the 4-letter swear word that starts with C.
Cool.
That probably is a swear word to you, considering how much you bluff.
But you love a bluff. Wow, this is pretty wild from Dennis. Jamming the 7 high.
You know, I'm just having a laugh, eh? Yeah?
Does he get there? Prediction? Pre-flop?
So I think Declan doubles.
I think he gets it. I think Dennis... We're living in Dennis's world at the moment. I think that Dennis wins.
Flop of ace, jack, 2s.
3, 4, 5, 7. Alright, I lose.
Rivers and deuce.
I am the best.
Yeah, good work taking the 80-20. Fucking 90-10, whatever it is.
Shove or nothing.
A lot of confidence in you, mate.
Really simple at this stage.
590. 590, that's fine.
You're so crippled now.
Dern in the YouTube chat agreeing with Dean. Said 5 was going to get there, but it was not the case. Declan doubles back to 1.3 million.
He's just donated and still got over 4 mil. What's that? Just. But apparently a target. No. We need a win now.
Declan. Sitting a lot prettier now with 16 bigs.
Half as good as.
Up in a third.
That's the goal.
Yep.
And is respecting the pay jumps.
Too many chips, Too many chips. They're
Oh,
over your
it's nice
belts.
to have a couple of chips in them.
What did you jam previously?
4 folds,
Where I like ummed and ahed about calling.
5 folds.
Oh, when
Was
does
it
that be?
Ace X?
Before the break?
No, just now. Before the one before. I nearly called. I King Queen.
Right, hold on.
No,
I'll
that's
come
right,
back in a
that's
second.
Ridge opens off
I'm doing this.
26
It'll come up
bigs
on the
with
stream anyway. I was just curious.
Dennis
Raises to 1,
2 spots
5,
behind, and Dennis just lets it go.
7 and 8 folds, 9 folds.
Maybe a little gun shy after the last
Oh, yeah.
hand.
Oh, okay, still a flip, but yeah, man, I wasn't.
Yeah,
I
there
think
are
we
some
suited.
shows that talk to jacks, yeah.
I'm good.
Thank you.
Catch us later. Thank you.
Yes, Elias, how can we help you? Dean, did you hear earlier about the 10-handed flip yesterday?
7 folds.
Martin Ward's.
8
Yes. Did you hear about it?
I saw it on Facebook.
9 folds.
Yeah. So
There was a video of it.
Sorry, it was 9-handed.
Bought
Martin
7
bought,
of them.
I think Martin bought, from what I heard, was 8. And
No, I bought 7.
7. And
Just 2
Jovan,
hands.
blind versus blind.
So Elias has asked you the question, Liam.
Yeah.
Could you argue that Dennis doubling up Declan was actually a good thing because now all the other shorties are even more handcuffed?
That is definitely an argument that could be had.
And now call the final table on Jackstar.
We do have an all-in though. Michelle has ripped the Queen 6-0 from small blind, and Jovan has called off with the 5s.
It's always danger.
Sadesh, the main event will be live tomorrow. I won't be here from the start. I'll probably come in closer to dinner time after about 6 p.m. just purely because the main event is one of those ones that can really drag out.
So you're just going to wait until the football starts and then start streaming then?
6 of Hearts will give Jovan a flush. No, sorry, not related to the footy, just purely because it can sometimes drag on to 1 or 2 in the morning.
Is he your brother? Is he your brother that you're talking? Yeah. Oh, cool.
But yeah, I think probably around maybe 5 p.m, wherever the breaks line up.
Yeah, are you actually? Wow.
I'll jump in after a break.
Very nice.
But the main event will be on the stream tomorrow from hand 1, I believe. But commentary won't start till later, is what I'm trying to say.
It's not the size of the dog; it's the size of fight.
How's my pronunciation, by the way? Was Sadesh pretty close, or am I way out in the woods?
Range bar?
Jovan, you've got some chips.
Got some chips. Alright guys.
Sadesh is pretty close.
I spewed off 1 meal
She
since
did.
I sat down
Are
earlier.
you wearing the Jesus?
No, not in a second either, but
Sandals back on.
Because if your feet came out,
my pronunciation is generally pretty terrible.
you could thank me because I had a.
I hope he's listening, otherwise we're just asking a heap of white blokes how do we pronounce Sadesh.
Mm.
I crippled him for you as well. You can... Oh, I can't do such a thing.
6 folds. 7 folds.
Rimsey makes a tight lay down, a 7 deuce under the gun.
9 folds.
Yes, I nailed it. Great to hear.
2 raises all.
Michelle,
4 folds.
ace queen, 3.2 bigs, all in. And Tim is in the big blind with 3.8 bigs with the king 6-0.
2 5.
He has made. Oh,
Wow.
he calls off with king 6. It's been interesting that Tim has folded the hands he's folded and then calls off here.
I nearly looked you in the eyes too, before it came.
Yeah, I agree.
I was gonna fall.
Maybe just because he does cover Michelle and he's not dead. I don't know if that plays a part for him.
Michelle, I risk with ace queen.
Whatever is part of his decision making is definitely very disciplined. Folding deuces earlier was pretty strong. Ace Queen,
Be hard to win.
Michelle.
Michelle is
Inevitable.
inevitable. Yeah.
Perez,
as
Perez
Billy would
hard to
say.
get.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck, mate. Hopefully we see you on the feature table and I can show off my pronunciation
Hope you-
again.
I hope you win. Rich.
Joven? John? Is that correct?
Cool. No, you're one of few. You're one of
Hard
few.
J. That'd be the Joven, right?
Rather than Hoven, as in like what you would say in Spanish with the J. Jesus.
Can you
You
break
know?
this down, please?
Hon?
Juan.
Hon Park?
Reds and orange.
Juan.
Big blind rich.
John Park, get it?
Yeah, I knew where you were going, mate. I knew.
Perfect.
But jokes are so much less funny when you have to explain it.
Yeah, I know.
And a fake.
Beautiful.
They're going to roast the beans.
Who's been butchering it, me or Dean? I thought I've been saying Joven.
Oh, it was probably me.
Yeah, blame the bearded guy.
Yeah.
7 folds.
No one wants a Nuna to go.
8 folds.
Rich is relentless with the chat.
Yep.
I tried.
Oh, awesome. Thanks.
Pretty amazing, Dean. I don't know how much
Grab it up to the center.
live stream
9 reds.
poker you watch on
What a top loaf.
YouTube,
Harder when I get you.
but the Australian poker community is completely different to anything else in the world. We are so jovial and so humorous in comparison. Like the good spirits on these final tables is something that I always really appreciate.
Give him some shit. Now he's over there.
I definitely agree.
6 checks.
I definitely do like enjoying myself on a final table. Having some fun with it. As well as playing hard.
6 checks. 9 checks.
13. 12.
You think Ridge is going to go for a lead here?
Certainly favours him rather than the pre-flop razor. Whether Ridge, yeah. Big bet.
6 bets.
230.
Yeah, with a clack. Yeah.
Looks pretty value-y to me. Can Declan sniff it out or will he give it away? It's about a quarter of his stack. Sorry, about a
I didn't
sixth.
have you dominated. Yeah.
9 calls.
Wowee, finds the call.
Love it.
Huge.
Do not try and bluff Declan.
Unbluffable.
He got there.
I like this. I want Declan is, for me, I want Declan to win.
Yeah.
Love to see it. His patience has been rewarded. He's back to just shy of Ridge's
What's that?
You could easily
second.
have a pair there, but you know, you also have the bet ahead if you've nothing, so.
Very cool.
Ridge getting some of his own commentary. Oh, sorry, his own coaching back.
No, ever, 100%.
Especially at this final table.
Ever.
On you, Dennis. Yeah. 8 folds.
Michelle
9 folds.
with the 8 bigs, essentially, in Queen 10 suited. In hijack.
Send him in.
However, Tim has 1.1 bigs.
160.
Does that come into your thinking?
4 folds.
Probably not into Michelle's. Tim will have to flick this in.
Will flick it in.
5 calls already. 6
Ridge
folds.
out of the road, and same with Alex.
7 folds. All cards.
Ace 10, Queen 10. If anyone can find a queen, it is Michelle.
It's the same as how Cheryl got out.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, same.
Queen 10 suited.
Whoa.
He finds a way, doesn't he?
He sure does. 4 of spades will be sweaty. Oh,
So close. Tim will double.
Tim will more than double. Tim just like 3.5x to his 1.1 bigs.
It's hard to do that with the flop. I mean, it's so nitty. I had 8-7 of diamonds.
Well done, Tim. 3.9 bigs. 4.8 bigs, sorry. Alex is now down to 3.9. Alex has had a pretty rough run of cards.
He has. Not much happening for him, and not many bust outs to ladder either.
No, and when you get the one big blind, basically quadding up,
Better hand held that time, actually.
it's a bit rough.
Did it? The better player. I thought Queen 10 was ahead of Ace.
No, but every other time the losing hands were getting ahead, right?
That's right.
I mean,
Not when I had Jack 7 against Ace 7 just then. Oh, you mean the all-ins?
yeah, in the all ins. In the all ins, Kings lost. Ace 10 lost. Ace Jack lost.
Oh, go for the bluff. Go for the bluff. You're even blocking the straight. How could I have it?
Dean, just bear with me for 2 minutes. I'm just going to quickly duck out, and I'll be back shortly.
Off there.
I've got this under control, mate. All good.
Thank you, mate. Won't be too long.
We're going to see a lot of folding here. Anyway, with these short stacks, you can see people like Ridge and Dennis raising a lot, while we have some tiny stacks. Alex has looked at a lot of not very nice cards. Finally looks down at Queen 9 suited, but is absolutely crushed by Ridge. Let's it go. The discipline. Hoping Tim busts first.
Tilted. From this hand.
You want it, mate.
Yeah, it should have been more. I swear you were going to do that and then go all in. That would have been look so weird.
Grab all that, Rich. Thank you.
If Alex call or jam, maybe I can,
What's that?
If he call or...
Where's everyone watching from at the moment?
go
Make sure you let us know. A Facebook chat or YouTube chat.
Oh, you flat, you mean?
Yeah, because you guys are obviously going to gang up. And two is better than one.
As Liam previously said, all the way over in Perth.
I mean, it's not all about pay jumps.
Watching this.
No, it's not about pay jumps.
On delay. Michelle with 6 bigs and King Jack O under the gun. And he rips it. What does Jovan do with 17 bigs after getting that double? With the 5s.
All in.
He re-rips it. Interesting.
5 folds, 6 folds.
Not the choice I would have taken,
7
but
folds.
this is one way to try and win it. Ridge has already let go of the ace-5. Same with Tim with the 3 deuce. Tim's definitely hoping to get a ladder here. Same with Alex.
Folds and 9 folds.
Dennis
Alright,
holds
we
the
have
Queen 10.
all in on our Jackstar final table.
You got change of it.
It is a flip.
You got the triple. You got
All in on risk.
Yeah, you
King
got
Jack
more.
off seat. Against Jovan's pocket 8s. Red 8s to the flop. The flop is 6 of spades, 7 of spades, Queen of hearts.
Nothing changing.
Still in the lead.
Jovan dodging the first 3 cards. Nothing changing again. It's king or a jack for Michelle. And it is not, and we lose Michelle Anunu.
With a pair of 8s and 7s and eliminating Michelle
Well played, Michelle.
in 7th place.
How many drinks have you spilled back here?
No, it was you who spilled it.
Me?
Yeah. Yeah, it was your fault.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And Joven moves up into second in chips with that win, overtaking Ridge,
Button, please, Dennis.
but still only about half the stack that Dennis has.
Then that makes it 80, 80.
Hey, look at that. Got some people from Manchester, Brazil, Pyongyang.
You look good.
Pyongyang, I'd say, would be Korea, if I was to have a guess.
Yeah. This is funny because I'm only 31, but I know I look older. Hey. Now you're saying I'm age poorly. See? Yeah, they see all the bags under my eyes. I've just worked hard, guys.
It's true.
What's that?
There's plenty of beers.
Yeah, plenty of beers in 2K, yeah. Reed, you're younger than me, fuck.
Yeah, I'm younger than you. Huh? You Asians look so much better than us.
Definitely when they...
What's that? Till they're naked.
6 folds.
I'm not that special.
7 folds.
What's that? How?
You're 49 years old.
No, 32.
32. You're
Dennis
old.
with the ace-6 on the button. Could easily have, in my opinion, jammed this because you've got two people with 20 bigs sitting behind you. You stay very comfortable, but there is these two tiny stacks, and you can just put absolute max pressure on both players in Declan, who's always shown to be a little bit tighter, and Joven as well.
No kids.
But he has just elected to raise to 200.
Alcohol, right?
750.
I need to stay awake. Yeah, I was falling asleep last time.
I'm not see what else has happened so far. It looks like maybe we've had a 3-bet. We have had a 3-bet from Joven.
This is what made you feel comfortable.
Oh, yeah, that definitely helped.
What helped you open?
Just waiting for the computer to catch up. Show us what's going on here.
8 folds.
And he shows the ace of diamonds and folds. Love to see what Joven 3-bet with there.
Okay, what happened?
But 3-bet not all in there off 20 bigs is very strong.
100.
There's a few.
Declan folds ace 9, and then Joven had the 10-10. 10-10. Surprised he went with a 3-bet, not all in 3-bet there. I think you're in a little bit better shape just to rip it in their face, because if you do get pressure put back on you, what are you going to do there?
Yep.
It's not a great spot. So, that's personally what I was thinking. Thanks for letting us know. Bendigo and Victoria there with Robert.
6 folds. 7 folds. 8 folds. Nine raises to 200. 4 folds.
Declan clicking up the deuces here and just gets it through. Well done, Declan. Loving it.
No, I'm good. I still want to be able to sleep tonight. No.
I'm still butchering Joven's name, aren't I?
I'm feeling good this hand.
Sorry, guys. Apologize. Appreciate you letting me know and correcting me. much prefer to get people's names right.
If you were playing 51
So,
next hand.
no, next hand, 7 faults.
I was going to say, that's a weird level to skip.
Dennis with the King Queen. Hijack,
8
expecting to
raises
click this up.
200.
People are still going with the 2.5x opens. Looks like we've stopped going to 1.6k, 160k for just traditional min.
5 faults, 6 faults.
See how nice I am?
And just gets that through and shows the King Queen
Okay.
to everyone else at home.
Lines are now up 50, 100.
And blinds have gone up 51, and all of these stacks just got shorter. We now have one person with 1.8 bigs in small blind and one with 2.7 under the gun. 2.7.
back.
Welcome back, Liam. Welcome back.
Alex, you cannot be on your phone. 8 faults.
Everything all good?
Yep, mate. All good.
Fantastic.
9 faults.
Tim finds 10s off 1.8 bigs.
4 raises to 200.
Not bad.
In small blind. And knowing that Alex can actually fold through the blinds and still technically survive, I think we definitely just have to take this one. What do you do here if Alex has less than 2.5 bigs and you can fold very likely to a...
I don't. I mean, mate, I'm like I said earlier. I'm trying to win the tournament in every spot, and I'm not folding.
5 goes all in for 180.
Actually, I don't think he was even considering folding. I think he was just maybe a little bit of Hollywood.
A little bit of posturing. I don't know that you need a posture when you're calling for less than the open.
Well, if you flick it in too quickly, everyone behind gets a bit scared.
6 faults. 7 faults.
Alex rifles them back.
Yeah, the 9 do so.
We have Jordan with ace of clubs, 4 of clubs, and he's up against Tim's pocket 10s, red 10s, who is at the wrist. And as well. Focus is on 7 hearts, jack of clubs, 10 still ace in front, then we have stack of clubs, and the ace. Turn is 6 of spades, 6 to ace.
Ace and an ace only will send Tim home, and it is not the ace on the river. Tim finds what was likely a triple, despite taking that heads up.
Even if you have like...
Did you have a king or a jack?
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. No, I'm
It's
just,
an interesting one.
Yeah,
Like,
that's interesting. Yeah.
And poor Alex now has 0.7 of a big in the small blind.
Ridge would have called 40 instead.
What's that?
Ordinarily, with so many short stacks, Alex would have probably been able to ladder a couple of times, but all of the shorties have. I mean, what Tim's come back from?
I had trash, but
like something like 3 bigs.
I'm glad it didn't. Was there another?
Well, he was down to 1.7, 1.8 just then in small blind.
Yeah, then found 10s. Like nothing up Alex's way here.
Joven has got the doubles. Joven, by the way, while you were away, did stack Michelle.
9 faults.
Yes, I just realised that.
Michelle jammed for like
that's a real tough spot.
7 bigs under the gun with King Jacko, and Joven under the gun 1 re-jammed the 8s off 17 bigs.
Yeah, fair enough.
6 faults.
Yeah, something like that.
7 is all in for 70.
I think you win. I think you win. Stop it.
Yeah, I think probably a pretty cool story to come out of the flips that APL run. Joven won one of the flips yesterday with a straight flush against another opponent who had every other hand in the flip. So Joven's 150 flip has ended up with a final table. Pretty cool.
That is a very nice start for the King 9. Fading some straight, and that's it. We get another double, and we do not lose anyone. Alex chips up very nicely.
Round and round we go. Short stacks keep doubling, which is, of course, great. I want everyone to win all the time, but it's not what you normally expect.
Not at all. No, you're in the big one.
Everyone else is on the table, though, is eye-rolling and wanting the short stacks to bust.
Of course.
Yeah, but that's what I thought.
And I'd have 15. Sorry, 75.
Yeah, but that's what I thought about. That's what I thought about.
I would have had 15k left.
Yeah, that's what I thought
and
about.
I'm just folding.
Yeah, but that's what I thought about.
Yeah, so really well done. Even though it's a gross spot, you have to call.
Yeah, but that because I saw you. Like you follow your small blind.
I'm just waiting for you to blind out.
4 folds.
I'm forced all in, like basically.
Correct. Yeah, in free hands you're forced all in. So I'm just waiting.
6 folds. 7 goes all in.
You doubled up once from me. But like and plus the antes and stuff. And then Alex doubled up once as well.
Alex all in with the ace deuce on the button for 2.4 bigs.
I'm very surprised to see Dennis fold there.
240?
The Jack 5.
No, I mean, it was Jack 6, right?
Jack 6, yep.
It doesn't really matter. Like,
I'm ahead.
more often than not, it just like Declan just calls and then he goes check, and they can potentially bust someone. There's going to be plenty of times where Dennis does win the pot as well. So
King 8, Queen.
Ace.
Oof.
Deuce.
Ace or a deuce? Deuce in the river. 7.
We do lose Alex. Not much happening. Not much going his way. Sorry.
No, he was very card dead.
Very patient. And all
Very patient.
stacks continued to double. So card dead.
Excluding him.
Yeah, exactly.
I was glad to see you coming back. I thought I said that to you.
Yeah, they don't want to go to 1 a.m.
Yeah, they want us to end. Yeah, let's go on all in more.
Nice flop. You were hoping he was dead on the turn?
Yeah, I was just glad to have 2
And we are down to 5.
No, it has to go.
Reminder that we've got 44k up top in this one for a nice little 1500 bind.
Nice spin up from
It's a few Solana, Dean.
Yeah, very sharp.
It is.
second bottom.
It is not a few Bitcoin.
Not as many as it used to be, though.
We've got a lot of blinds through first.
No.
But you were second.
Not when you first got in.
I was just barely. I won't say I was just waiting for her to go, but
In 2017. No, I'm joking. I wish I was that early.
Wish.
5 folds.
You'd never see me again, Dean. It'd
That's
be
a lie.
caviar for brekkie.
That is a lie. Would see you everywhere.
6
You would be the new Michelle Anunu. Inevitable.
210.
Because it wouldn't matter anymore.
It's very
8
true.
folds.
Why did you add interest to it? Can you just, like, you made it
Not sure what Dennis is hiding his face from. He has
always
folded his
go-
cards.
Do you like a 2.1, 2.2?
Yeah, I always go 2.1.
Just comfort, you know? Just
Maybe his
Just
nose is a
sense of
little bit cold.
And you're like at 2 mil?
Under 1 point.
maybe he's not covering face, but really showing off that watch.
Like my hand enough.
Just maybe it's a new watch. Who knows?
You're a watch guy, aren't you?
Yeah, you got me dominant.
Somewhat.
You got me heaps more chips, man.
In my youth, I did acquire a beautiful watch that now I don't wear very much at all. So
I remember you selling some watches a little while ago. Or at least one.
Yeah, a little bit about my watch journey. I was very fortunate to have a couple of big staking results, which put me in a position to buy a watch that I never thought I would be able to, and I was able to get a Rolex Sky Dweller, which is my favourite Rolex variant, which meant I did get rid of my Breitling Chronomart, which is a smaller watch, as in a smaller diameter face, and then I also had a what's the other one? What's the name of it? I sold it a little while ago, so I don't know. Not Navitimer. Super Ocean. Super Ocean was the name of it, which is a pretty big watch. But yeah, got rid of both of those. And just have my Rolex now, which I don't wear very often because my toddler's a psycho. And you don't want to damage a watch like that.
No, you do not. You like a chunky watch though, don't you?
Yeah, I've always been a bigger guy, so never really made sense to me to wear a smaller watch.
Fair.
Have you ever seen those Nixon watches, the 5130s? They're absolutely ginormous. So the 5130 is referenced to the millimeters of the face, so
that is chunky.
It's 5.13 centimeters across the watch face, which is just astronomical.
That's got to be bigger than my wrist.
Yeah.
Third time.
It's ginormous. But it's not a watch that I wear anymore. The Rolex I have is 42 millimeters, which is 4.2 centimeters. Which is a fair bit smaller, but still one of the largest watches Rolex make. The Yachtmaster being the biggest of them all. 2 overs and a flush draw for Ridge. Pause watch chat.
And he leads. No, yeah, he leads from under the gun because he was the opener.
Yeah.
And Ridge.
I get a raise.
Love this from Declan.
Me too. Declan has been extremely patient. And now that he's got some chips back, we can see that he's got some chops as well.
What does Ridge do here?
6 calls.
Looking a call.
That is not what
What
I was
about
expecting.
if he turns a 10?
6 check.
Ridge just went downhill fast.
9 check.
The check back gives him a 6 on the river. Now what does Ridge do? With 10 high.
If he wants to do anything here. And that is a tough task.
But
5 left. No,
he does.
And I imagine Declan will give up as well.
He does. I'm surprised by Declan's raise. Check, 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 check.
I mean, fair enough. Once it gets called, he only really beats busted draws. Anything that's value will be of course better than his 8s. So
Declan more on the turn.
Yeah, I personally would have probably jammed the turn. I think.
Yeah.
Would it have been a jam? It would have been for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Declan now
comfortably in a second. My boy.
Your boy Declan.
Yeah. All on the Declan train. Probably meant to be impartial and non-biased here, but never met Declan before, but I'm rooting for him.
8 folds.
You said you had a fair few chips. I think I was at risk.
And so is Vlad in the chat. Vlad is also pro team Declan.
Seems like a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, definitely. And I like the fact that he gave a little bit back as well to Ridge earlier. Remember when he just gave a little bit of a chirp back and just given him a little bit of coaching himself?
Yes, I do love that.
Stayed quiet, but just gave a little back.
Just a little bit.
And Ridge has definitely got quieter without as many chips as he had before.
Or beers.
He has finished his coffee though.
Yeah.
He got the coffee.
6 ounces all in.
Ridge jams from the big blind for 14 bigs with ace 4 suited. Joven. Was he up to no good?
Fourfold.
Seems like it. Sends him into the muck.
The unknown hand. Schrodinger's hand.
How big? How big? What's that?
Hit sixes. Hit sixes.
No, we're flip. I mean, that's one of the few hands I want calling though. No, you can't.
Ace four or something.
Ace four done.
Yeah. Nice hand.
Easy Canada, I think, on the button open, I mean.
Yeah.
You got it.
Yeah, man. Opportunities present themselves.
Oh, annoyed at myself for not jamming that flop. Beautiful flop. Beautiful flop.
Yeah, 2 overs. Your record, he ran higher than you.
2 overs and a flush draw. No, I don't think so.
It should be.
No.
It is.
Then he's with 8s there?
5 players remaining.
I don't know.
You
Jeez.
should be running.
Tim with just 3.6 big blinds, looking for a double. Clear short stack, unfortunately for Tim now, so not too many ICM considerations.
4 raises to
I
200.
don't think so.
But even saying that, Queen 6 isn't going to get there. What does Ridge do here with 14 bigs? And
Pretty
ace
nice jam
five
candidate.
good.
Especially off 14.
And into someone that's raising off 17 as well.
Yeah.
And with another shorty. Oh, he just lets it go. Maybe he's considering Tim's stack.
Heads up.
Yeah.
Actions on seat 8.
Dennis with King 9 makes the call in the big blind. This is a flop that favours probably Dennis a little bit more than Joven, but most hands that have a 7 deuce or 3.
4 bets 275.
Joven comes with a big bet. He's going to get it done, I believe.
Agree.
Not much to do for Dennis.
And unfortunately for Dennis, it wasn't even a... Whilst it's low and it favours him, it's not the sort of flop that you want to be leading.
No. For example, like a 7-6 deuce or something like that.
7-6-3.
7-6-3, those kind of hands.
One's when you can flop the straight from the big blind and only be the only one really that can flop the straight.
Yeah.
8 folds.
That are nice and tiny.
Clay, unfortunately, don't have the results of the classic
Oh, did you? I had the modern day Ace King and I just had a
on hand. I would be finding them out,
modern day Ace King.
as you will be, on the Facebook page. Let me have a look and see if they've uploaded anything.
Well, yeah, you just pulled it with ace 4. And then, yeah.
I don't know, I had a feeling about that hand.
Yeah.
Different spot. You had a big stack and a big one. Nothing.
Just seen that Nathaniel Hutton has made another final table in the Think Fast 500, but he is also joined by Corey Van Jaarsveld
Another beast.
and Sam Adams. Not too familiar with the rest of the final table, but we have Chi Luo, Megan Roachford. Of course, I know Megan quite well. Kiara Ray. I did not know Kiara was there. Kelvin Evans,
5 goes all in.
Lin Sin, and Ting Chen.
6 folds. 8 folds.
Tim has ripped the King Deuce O, has got through and Ridge folds the King 10.
Wow.
And Declan is deciding what he wants to do with the 9-7 of clubs.
I
with
can
his
see
3.6.
Declan calling, I would think.
I can see it too for 3.6 total. You've already got 100 in there. So 2.6 bigs more. If he loses, he's still on 24 bigs and still very healthy. And does flick it in. Any predictions here?
I don't want to say it because Tim deserves just to flop a king. Actually, 3 kings on the flop.
I think it's just all Declan. Declan's just been my boy Declan.
Declan's 9-7 of clubs. Flop 5.
Gut shot for Declan.
We got shot for Declan. And
Deuce 5-6, but King Deuce
20 clubs on the turn.
in the lead with the 2.
9, 8, or a 7.
6 in the river. 2 balls at the double.
King Deuce will double.
Tim, well, whoa.
Back to 8.7 bigs for Tim, which is probably the healthiest he's been in quite some time.
Yeah. I thought it was
Definitely.
Queen.
Commentator's curse. We were talking about how fast this final table would be, and it is going exactly how we thought, but the average is... That's probably about 20 big blinds now.
Before you yelled at me.
And you.
7 clubs.
Oh, you know, yeah.
Any 7, any 8, any 9.
Yeah, we know about that.
Hey.
Okay.
Can I get a...
Said he was putting out his big ones for yoga. I said, I never guess. Lightly request.
They've all locked up a minimum of $12,000.
That's a couple of bucks.
Couple of bucks.
5-fold.
Pretty nice return for Joven,
Yeah,
who
man.
entered via a flip. Probably not too many people can say that they final tabled off a flip.
Definitely not Martin Ward.
9-fold.
Dean Martin's too nice to make jokes about him like that.
Thank you.
Whilst Martin is a very lovely dude, and I do not disagree with you, no one is above jokes, and Martin has a very good sense of humor.
That's very true.
Last time I played with Martin, he 3-bet jammed what he thought was ace queen of spades.
Every time he's been all in, well,
He in fact had queen 4 of spades.
I think it's 5 or 6 he's been in at risk.
He didn't even look at his cards properly.
Let's make it 6 and 7.
It was embarrassing.
Too rich.
Too rich. Too busy doing billions of dollars of business deals.
Brendan? Good to go? Checking you.
Thank you.
Probably one of my favourite elements of the poker community is just, you know, truly how successful some people are. So much to be learnt.
6 folds.
Oh, Rich had air there.
Where?
Just by, you know,
Yeah,
engaging in conversation with people who are where I want to be in 30 years' time.
And I thought try to get 2 players out, like the more hands in, but
Hey,
yeah,
raises
it
to
would have been
210.
It's definitely one of the things like when I played the Aussie Millions main event back in like, I think it was like 2018, 2019, something around there. And it was that sort of stuff. You had obviously a lot of really successful poker players, but also just all these business people. You're like, oh yeah, they're like, I own this franchise. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I own every one of these around Australia. And you're just like,
He's
wow.
like a
Yeah.
Just the insane, the different people that'll draw in with that, especially such a huge buy-in.
2.2 is okay too.
Yeah. You don't need interest at this level.
What's that?
You don't need interest at these levels.
More blind, please. Eight fold. Nine fold.
Call.
4 calls. 5 folds. 6 checks. Read on the card.
What do you think of the flat there from on the button with ace 2 so?
Heads up. Action.
Love it.
To 2 stacks that are smaller than you.
Do not love it.
Checks.
Can definitely mix in some calls occasionally, but this is probably not the spot for it.
1.1 bigs.
Or the hand.
No.
1.25 bigs, no?
Yeah, true. That's because it was a limped pot and it was about a third pot. I think.
Seems right.
Sorry, it went a bit wayward. faults.
Raise.
4 raises to 200. 5 faults. 6 faults.
Dennis has been very quiet for the last level or so. Hey, just
Yeah, he
not
has
much
been.
going on.
Unfortunately, not many hands for Dennis to be applying the pressure, but
Heads up.
There's been a couple of spots. It's not the hands.
yeah, bit of a nightmare for the chip leader to just run out of cards and watch all of the short stacks double around him. So, Joven flopping trips. What are we gonna see? Paired board, of course, favouring the in-position pre-flop raiser.
4 bets 150.
Has gone for a very small size.
Another monster.
Juicy.
2.6 million for Joven now, 3.5 for Dennis, and 2.3 for Declan. Swings and roundabouts on this final.
And Ridge down to 13 bigs, 1.3 mil.
Chirpy Grimsy.
Not as chirpy without chips.
That was my joke.
Yeah, I'm aware. I was just hammering it home for you.
4 raises to 200. 5 faults.
Unwavering support as always. Always appreciated.
4 raised to 200. 5 faults. 6 faults. 8 faults. 9 faults.
You got it every time.
That was a suited ace that time. Suited ace.
You got it every time.
Every time. I never bluff. That's me. Yeah.
Hey John, John, this guy's full of shit.
I showed them. They saw my ace suited ace.
What did he have?
Huh? Oh, I was holding it up. Sometimes have it, sometimes bluff. Balance. Like all things should be.
I've heard otherwise from your friends.
I'm trying to be Thanos.
I'm kidding.
My friends would say I'm also full of shit.
6 faults. 8 faults.
Ori has won that tournament. He's sitting in the photo in the background. CBJ.
Congratulations to
You get Bink?
Corey, who was the winner of the Think Fast 500. From
Well done, Corey.
6K, I believe.
Well done. All right. Tim with 6.2 bigs in the big blind. One of those in ante. 4.2 behind. Is this a hand for him?
$520.
Eight faults. faults.
Declan lets the queen deuce go.
All in.
4 ounces all in.
And they have the same hand, Liam.
10-5-0 for Joven. 10-5 suited for Tim.
Oh wow! You see
Very
his same hand?
cheeky.
You see his?
Yeah, 10-5, yeah. Whoa. Panic. Always has it.
Yeah, of course it
I folded you so many times with better hands, so I'm not gonna.
Oh,
like,
this is
dog it out.
the one. I had a perfect opportunity to jam flop.
Of course.
Perfect opportunity to jam flop, right? Well, why can't you just like raise here and I can fold, right? It was 3 unders, like 3. It was.
I thought about raising.
What's that?
I actually thought about it, but I thought I was
Yeah,
going to get
you
myself
raised, you
in
saved me a lot of chips,
trouble
but then
here, you know.
I had the perfect jam opportunity flop, but I'm still thinking about it. Frustrating.
You've had a few of those, Rich.
What's that?
Like you've had a few of those like very close flop spots.
If he didn't have me covered, I'd
Oh, Declan.
But he had me.
Look at this. He doesn't even know yet.
Now he's got me about a
Look
lot more.
at him in the eyes when he looks down at these aces. Watch it.
Look at that.
Doesn't know yet. Looks down. 1 ace, 2 ace. Oh yeah.
Eight's not kind of cool sometimes.
Look at your percentage, Rich.
Don't mind that hand.
Yeah, I know.
Let's make sure they're perfectly over the box so everyone else can
9
see it.
raises to 225. 4 faults.
And let's click it up to 225,000.
5 faults.
Ridge comes with the call.
6 faults. Heads up. Actions on seat 6. Checks. Nine bets 450.
Bet big. 450 into 475, and Ridge is all in on a flop that we cannot see yet.
Wow.
Aces for Queen Deuce.
Diamond, please.
Wow.
Running at
Diamond,
4-4.
please.
Okay. 6 checked.
We have another all-in call on our Jackstar SHR final
4
table.
bets.
Diamond.
50.
All in.
6 has gone all in.
Diamond, there we go.
Diamonds. On a flop of
Diamond.
Diamonds. 4 of diamonds.
There is 2 diamonds already being folded.
You're back in aces. Diamond. Diamond here.
Unfortunately, Ridge doesn't know that Declan
Tour of
is
diamonds.
just
Let's go. Nice time.
unable to be beaten.
Diamond.
3 of spades
Diamond.
on the river, unfortunately.
There is a red 5 and we lose Rich in
Just proving to people that we don't know the result. You know?
And Declan pips into the lead
What a machine.
from the short stack back to the chip leader.
No, you're the one to play against. Nice hand.
Yes. Happy to get in there, for
Can
sure.
I suggest maybe on
Put them
that
on this
side?
side?
Janice, can I get you to put your stack on the other side? Thank you.
You keep bumping it.
We are down to 4.
So we have a dead small. We have 5.5.
Tim's still our short stack, but managing to ladder and ladder and ladder and ladder and ladder.
Yep. Minimum payout of 15k now. Just gained 3.4k for that ladder.
Big blind donate only, yeah.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
No.
Death small and 6, yeah. Is it? No, I'm asking.
And
Look at that.
there is the chip distribution is very interesting now, right? Declan and Dennis both with 3.5 million, and Joven with 3.1 million, and then Tim with just the 370k.
For 7?
Sorry?
Do you want to? Would you like to be 7?
Yeah, can I?
Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll change it. So, and he is big. Dennis is big blind only, yeah.
Yep.
$100 's the bet.
Declan putting his cards perfectly back over the box again.
9 races.
And clicking it again to 2.2 with the 10-8 of diamonds.
10-8 of diamonds.
5 folds.
Joven calls the Queen 10 cutoff.
Heads up.
Ten 8 of diamonds flops the flush draw for Declan.
9 checks. 4 checks.
Go check, check on the flop. We see a 9.
Brilliant turn card for Declan's hand.
It's phenomenal.
Draker as well.
I feel like you're trapping me.
4 folds.
Nothing like having 35% when
Okay, I believe you.
you're that, you know, in that sort of spot.
Flicks the 10-8 of diamonds.
Shows it.
Does that put him over 4 million now? Just about.
Just about, for sure. 3.9 maybe?
Know your boxes there, but obviously with the way your chips are, they obscure your cards. So
3.9 it is.
over,
Oh, you want me to put my chips on this
or
side?
you can even use box 3.
What makes it easier? Sorry?
It's totally up to you. As long as
It's because I'm blocking my cards. You guys aren't happy with that?
if you're going to move at all, you can move to 2, or either way you can move your chips to there, so that the rest of the table
Oh,
can
they can
your
see that I have
cards.
cards. Yeah. I get what you're saying. Alright, I'll just move my chips across.
Yeah, do you want to move to 2? Two's the first, or
Alright,
or chips.
move to two.
Okay, so maybe to 2.
I'm blocking the view.
Yeah, he's moving. So Joven from 4 to 2. All good.
You want me to move to two?
And if you're sitting just behind the box. All good, thanks. Appreciate it.
Alright, I was obstructing view. I was trying to get comfortable.
Not allowed.
Not allowed.
Alright. Seat 2. Fold. Thanks.
You're welcome. Anything for you, madam.
With the Jack 4 in the bin. And we have... looks like potential for a little bit of action here between Dennis and Declan, with both having aces, BVB.
7 races to 200.
Very small raise.
What was your
Yeah, the min click from small blind.
placing in the 2-3 final tables that you've been in?
What do you think of the sizing here off 30?
Did you come first? Did you?
Yeah.
Not a fan.
You came first in the 6 match?
Yeah, well,
Why is that?
He doesn't achieve a huge amount.
Yeah.
Your opponent has to continue with just about everything.
Yep.
And you get all kinds of flops that you do not like. And you're in the wilderness without
And
much
out of position.
idea of what's going on, yeah. So
That was in my deal.
That's 250.
Oh, that was in the deal.
Yeah.
if you're gonna raise, you definitely want to like a lot of the value
In the Omaha.
with ace deuce comes from winning at pre-flop and not seeing the flop.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Agreed.
Unlucky there's no player of the series this one.
Declan with a gut shot will continue for 2.5 blinds.
And also just very good cards as well. Like he's pretty under-wrapped just flatting the ace-10.
Agree.
And we did see him call off that ace-7 before.
Final table with 4 bigs the whole day.
With ace high. Dennis reaching for more chips and bets the exact same amount. This time, after going half pot, goes to quarter pot with his bet sizing.
Oh my god.
Declan is
Can
going...
Declan see the cards?
He's honestly playing fantastic.
Yeah.
Playing fantastic.
Pot control has been extremely good from Declan. Not really inflating the pot too much.
Yeah. And he rivers the straight. He's going nowhere.
Just for the video.
Does Dennis continue the aggression?
It was already a very good sandwich, but Dennis found the mayonnaise on the end, the straight, just to give him the extra confidence.
Yep. And he does go for $500,000, which is 1/3 pot.
What is this size, honestly?
I don't know what he's trying to achieve here. You've min-clicked 3, expecting to get called. You bet half pot flop. You bet a quarter pot turn.
And then...
And then a 1/3 pot on the river.
30% river.
Like anything that's calling your turn, barring maybe some like weak flush draws that you already beat, is calling.
Straight.
Yeah.
What's that?
Straight to the
Oh,
eight.
the straight? Oh, sorry. Got to the pad.
Maybe the 6. You're targeting to get the 6 to fold.
It's very
Maybe.
specific.
It's
but-
very specific.
Anyway.
Declan up to 5.1 million, and Dennis down to 2.1. I think there might have been a little bit of frustration from Dennis's point of up to, you know,
not much going his way, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
We have a new blind level 60, 120, 120. 60, 120, 120.
Just heard from the dealer there, the blinds were up.
Might be blind.
Yeah, you're okay. 120, 120. And are you good with the stream you caught up?
Declan. What a machine. Has played this final table phenomenally.
I mean, he really has played exceptionally well, which is very cool.
Yeah. No just getting lucky, no doing anything, just has played very, very solid. Respected the spots. Played very good pot control. Been great. Tim putting in the 2.5 bigs. Sorry, 3 bigs. 3 bigs.
9 fold.
I haven't looked, but
And 2 calls.
we'll sweat it together.
All in on a call feature.
Joven has called dark.
That's your 9.
Good luck to Tim.
Well, I'll survive.
This is could be 7 from
Can he get another double?
If I win, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it is what it is now.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh.
The 6 flops.
8.
Still 2 overs for Tim.
8 would be fun.
And a backdoor straight draw as well now. So any 10, 5, 7 or an ace. The ace on the river.
Do it.
That will do it again.
Fucking hell.
I'll put up already.
I had 3 big blinds when I came to the final table.
That was great.
Always a sweat.
It's actually pretty nice for Declan that Tim actually gets that double there, because with the stack dynamics now, with him having 50 bigs, Dennis having 21 and Joven having 24, he can put a lot of pressure on those two, with Tim sitting there now on just under 9 bigs.
Ace wouldn't be locked up. That's
Oh
when
yeah,
you
that's
hit.
what I found out. Yeah.
Tim just 10k more for your epic one.
120.
He's been sitting pretty and tight the whole time, but now he has a real dominating spot. Do we see him go through the gears, Liam?
Maybe. It wouldn't surprise me if we just see Declan out of the blocks now. It's amazing how a poker tournament changes, right? So Declan was on life support for probably 80% of this final table, and the last hour or so, he's really swinging for the fences. And we do see a raise from Declan to what looks to be 300.
Which
Again, the same. 10-5 always.
I was going to leave that card.
he just enables that so Tim can't play it perfectly. It's kind of he's going to have to be jam or fold. Yep, doesn't get to see it flop and jam.
Only time we go to the flop without me all in is if you limp and I'm in the big blind.
That's what I was trying to do. I was going to limp there. Yeah.
Especially in these faster structures, you know, you can sometimes size up a little bit more and just, which gives you a little bit more chance of winning the blinds, which when every big blind is so crucial, you definitely want to do everything you can to do that.
Yeah, totally. And it's just going to also put Joven in such a difficult spot as well. He's going to be able to flat even less. He's probably going to need to raise jam over you more, which is very risky for them when Tim is so short as well from an ICM perspective. So
yeah,
I quite like it in these spots.
In the same way that we would have liked to have seen Dennis jam a little bit more earlier when he had such a big lead.
Mm-hmm.
Declan can probably be doing just about the same thing against Tim.
Definitely.
3-4 offsuit for Dennis in the big blind coming along against Joven's open. And this is about as good a flop he could hope for.
Definitely.
Deuce 3-5. Joven with 2 overs and a gut
However,
shot.
that ace is no good for him anymore, and he wouldn't know it. Ooh, C-betting the 5-high flop.
If anything, I've noticed Joven probably has a tendency to c-bet most flops. I mean, why wouldn't you when... Yeah.
If somebody get me a beer, I'll buy the one who gets, I'll buy a beer as well.
Oof,
That is an ace, which is pretty bad for Joven. Will he slow down?
No, he will not.
Size is he going? Quite small again. About
Well, the last one wasn't small. It was 325 into 500, like 600k. It was actually pretty chunky. Now this time's 425.
Gone third.
Yeah.
Does Dennis's hand need protection, or can he just call?
Looks like he's just flatting.
He's done a pretty good job of looking uncomfortable.
Mm.
Now, if Dennis is going to continue the story, he will be checking the river. Oh, poor Joven. Honestly.
Bye-bye, chips.
Yeah.
Dennis does not want him checking back here, though. So does he find the lead? We know that he's probably not, but... Welcome to Erwin in the chat.
Pretty tough river. Joven's hand. Yeah. See, this is... Yeah. It doesn't really go along with Dennis's story.
It doesn't.
He's checked every street and then he's going to come out and fire the river.
I think if you want to do this, I don't understand why you don't check raise.
Yeah.
Turn and just get it in then.
Yeah.
Because if your opponent does have spades, that's actually when you're going to get called.
Yeah.
Was it a check?
No.
Or was that just the frustration?
No, a bit of Clooney, I believe. Bit of Hollywood.
And rips it.
Two calls. Both cards.
And he calls.
All in on the call.
I knew it. Nice hand, man. Nice hand.
Straight. 제가 수 패고 내가 straight.
I think
It's a bad river.
Dennis got a bit lucky there in regards to getting paid just with the way that it ran out, but wasn't a huge fan of the Hollywood jam on the river, excluding when you run into the opponent that's gone backdoor top 2.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's one of those things, right? Like, we're sort of seeing it from one side.
I mean, normally
it's really hard to, as a commentator, like, basically to speak impartially, right? You have
100%.
You have such a strong opinion of how you would play it, which is actually really quite difficult to not vocalize.
Yeah.
You know, and you and I are both of the same opinion, right? Like, what's the best way for Dennis to get the most chips? Probably to just check the river like he's checked the bow streets before, because it goes along with the story of checking the flop, checking the turn. Whereas if he check calls the turn and then donks the river, you know, it looks like a straight to me, anyway.
And it's also one of those things where, like, why are you calling on the turn? You're calling on the turn to allow your opponent to continue to bluff.
Yeah. And by jamming, you lose your customer. You know, if he does have missed spades, he can't possibly call off. So, anyway, you know, the difficult thing about poker is that everyone plays so differently.
Which is also the great thing about it, right? You pay your money, get to play where you want to play. I'm a very big believer in that, and I think that everyone can play however they want to play. And if you pay your money, no one should give anyone a hard time for how they actually...
Especially us in the commentary booth.
Which is probably not me. But Dennis, after getting that hand and getting the double, wakes up with aces in the small blind, and Tim has put the last of his chips in with Queen Jack O. Fortunately, this might finally be the time that Tim, whilst I'd be jamming this hand, it might be his time to die.
Yeah. I think Dennis in his spare time might be an actor. This is pretty impressive.
I'm back in Tim. Oh.
Can we do it this time?
All in on a call, feature.
I was going to just call, so maybe you guys can jump
Jack
in.
high 3 clubs for a sweat.
All in call on the Jackstar super high roll up. Pocket aces.
Dean calling for chaos.
Always.
Is at risk. Tim is at risk. Jack, sorry. Flop is 9 of diamonds, 8 of hearts, 4 spades.
There is a chance he is not dead and cannot be dead.
Saying there's a chance.
Tim is looking for a 10. River is an ace of spades.
Ace of full house for Dennis. We do lose Tim.
For 15,000. Tim made some very nice ladders there.
And he could have very easily got 8th.
Oh, very, very easily.
Very easily finished 8th. So
made $9,000 with a lot of those folds in there.
Yep.
And Dennis is a little happier than he was after being carded for so long as well. Now we have Joven with 4 bigs.
33% each.
With the 2 big stacks fairly even.
What is that?
No, nothing. Nothing.
Oh, sorry, man. All good. My brain's starting to shut down here.
I only have to get 4 doubles here, right? 4 doubles and we're laughing.
He's not wrong. Joven?
Also, we're laughing, yeah.
Good luck to him. Declan has woken up with ace 8 suited here on the small blind though.
7 folds.
Declan, how lucky are you feeling?
And we'll likely just put him in.
9 raises.
I saw a
5,
queen.
6.
Oh, you have an ace? How do you have that hand?
I like the fact of how jovial Joven is.
I was just about to say the same thing. Joven is in as good a spirits as possible.
Despite losing that big hand and being so short, really taking everything well. And he does flop top pair.
We have another all-in call on Jackstar. Jack Queen is at risk versus Ace 8 on the flop of 6 of hearts, Jack 10,
Oh.
and the king on the turn.
Joven doesn't want 2 pair.
Only queen, is it?
No, ace is
Liam, that was all you. That was all you. Yep.
Oh no.
You need to apologize to him.
Joven, I apologise, mate. Just like I've apologized. Well, actually, I apologise to my friend Martin, who I absolutely put the curse on yesterday. Or was it the day before? I can't remember. When did Nathaniel win the?
That was yesterday. It was just yesterday, like earlier in the day than when me and you were doing this tournament early.
Yep. I absolutely cursed Martin. I said, "What card will send Martin home?" And it was the offsuit 4. The offsuit 4 came, which gave Martin 4s full to lose to Nathaniel's jacks full.
You'll become the button.
Ouch.
And I've just done the same thing there, so I do very much apologise to Joven. I promise you, I do not have control of the cards.
Oh, I don't know about that.
If I did, I'd tell you what, I wouldn't be in the commentary booth calling them. I'd be on the blackjack table.
Congrats on making 5 million. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a 10-minute break. In that time, I'm just going to be...
All right, 10-minute break, guys. Dean and I are going to have a bit of a toilet break, and we'll be back shortly to finish the Jackstar. Heads up. Very even, Dennis and Declan. We'll see you in 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
You dealer of death, what are you doing?
Colin. You too.
All right, we are back.
We sure are. Heads up.
Not too much.
Heads up, just about even chip stacks. I have been made aware that the guys have flattened out the pay structure. So first prize now will be 39,645. Second will be 35,000.
So they're playing for 4K basically.
Yeah, playing for 3 and a bit planes. Declan in the slight lead with 45 bigs and Dennis with 39.
Raise 300.
Raise to 300. Defending this one, Dean, 970.
3 calls.
Yes.
Yeah, I would too.
Do APL continue with big blind ante during heads up play?
Been so long since I've been heads up, I wouldn't know. Mate, fireworks to kick off. Up and down straight draw for Dennis, and a pair and a flush draw for Declan. It does look like we have the ante in the middle as well, I believe.
Seven bets, 350. $350. 3 calls. Okay, guys, you're going to have to help me out here.
Yeah.
Push the chips in, boys. Susie's only got little arms.
It is actually one of my biggest bugbears in poker, is
too.
when people just put like a bet directly in front of them and then the dealer's like reaching and reaching and reaching. They're just like not doing anything. Like it's like a, I don't know what it is. Don't know why people do it.
Yeah.
A couple of extra outs for Dennis to win with that 7 on the turn. However, they're not really nice outs, right? You don't really know where you are when you get that 9.
Yep.
But it is heads up. And you do not know that all of those hearts are gone as well, that are bad for you. Oh, chunky.
500? 600.
600. About 40% pot?
Don't think Dennis can fold just yet.
No, I don't think you can. Not heads up.
Probably just need to flick in the call and pray for the river.
There comes a raise to 1.4 million. Is it?
1.5.
1.5 million. There's another chip there I couldn't see. What do you think about the check raise here from bottom pair up and down?
Don't like it. If you get jammed on, you don't want to be calling.
Yeah. I mean, Declan isn't folding, right? We know that.
7 ounces all in.
And he just announces all in pretty quickly. And I think you just have to lay it down and lose that equity that you did have that you could have just flattered with. Definitely works against some hands, but there are probably a lot of the hands that you already beat that he's going to put another barrel on the turn. You can now see across the bottom of your screen the deal that Liam mentioned to everyone before that was done. Both of these guys have already locked up 35k. What do you think of these spots when your head's up fairly even? Do you like flattening the prize pool to reduce some of the variance?
Yeah, I'm a nit man. I've experienced a huge amount of variance in my poker career. So anytime I can squeeze a little bit of extra ROI out of a spot like this, I'll always try and do it.
Yeah.
The last time I was heads up was with Damo Stanley in at the Ville. We were very even, and we flipped for the end. We flipped for the trophy at the end, and unfortunately, I was not the winner of that pot, as you would probably have expected.
Damo does love trophies.
And gambling.
Hasn't been playing as much. Business has been taking off. Been doing a lot of work. Do you think that Dennis is considering actually calling off here, or is this just a little bit of a long funeral that you kind of just annoyed with yourself and you just want to take the time?
I don't know.
He won't be watching. There's a guy back here in Perth, Grant Redlick. Really like him. Really nice dude, but the guy has a funeral for every hand. Every time. Long services.
Plenty of
long services. Yeah.
Yeah, it just looks like frustration.
Yeah. Why'd I do that? Why didn't I just call? You're an idiot. Not even an idiot, but that's me in my spot, in my head, when I'm in those spots, when I make that sort of a mistake. Why'd you do that?
Agree.
And I've definitely called myself an idiot way too many times at the poker table.
Can I have the cards, please? Thank you.
And that changes the chip dynamics. They go from fairly even to Declan having a 3-1 chip lead.
I know. So you hit better.
I hit the king and the flush draw. King and flush draw.
King and flush draw?
Yeah.
You're ahead, but I got so much out.
No, I know. I figured when you slowed down I was ahead, but...
Line, please, gentlemen. 120. Declan, you're 60. Dennis, you are 60. You're small blind.
One thing that's quite frustrating in the Perth poker scene is no one plays heads up.
Action's on you.
They just chop, and that's it.
Yeah. They get to a spot, they start doing deals. And even if they're not, the blinds are so short. Like, you know, you got 8 big blinds as a chip leader versus 5 big blinds with like 10 minutes to go before it goes to chip count because of the time restrictions.
Yeah, you're really up against it over there. From what you told me.
Yeah, everyone just wants... A lot of the players and the providers want to do what everyone else does and have really slow structures, which is just not possible. So they become really slow at the start, and then it just gets exponentially worse. And everyone wants to have these big start stacks. They want to have 40, 50k, and they really need to be having like 20k max. And therefore, you could actually have a much more balanced structure. There's too many chips in play at the end, and it just has to get too exponentially worse to make sure that it gets it done. So it's just in a bit of a battle of what people want and pleasing a lot of people at the early stages of the tournament versus policing the people that are, you know, making some decisions at the end and being able to actually play rather than just
7 raises,
gambling a little bit just
310.
with sort of 5 and 6 bigs.
Pretty similar to what we see in a tournament like the Jackstar, right? The majority of the tournament is very, you know, deep, and then towards the end, it's, you know, gets quite a bit quicker. The majority of the players are the recreationals who enter the tournament early, so where we see those fields of 150 odd, you know, in a regular Jackstar, and of course 800 odd or 1,000 in the APL Million. The reason we can't have these balanced structures is because not everyone will survive them.
Yep.
So you got to give plenty of depth to the stack. People can get good value for their money.
7 bets, 350.
Declan cannot miss at the moment.
He cannot. Not expecting Dennis to go anywhere with his gutter though.
Guys, push the chips in. Help her out.
Come on.
From memory, Dennis is, you know, 5'10", and
3 checks.
he's got long arms. So just push your chips in. Help the lady out.
Declan's definitely got some long arms on him.
7 bets, 800.
Wow. All the pressure continuing.
Yep, and just puts it in the bin again. And extends that lead even further. He now moves up to basically a 4-1 chip lead.
The Centurion and the Jackstar have been masterful from, firstly, Nathaniel, but Declan has definitely impressed as well.
I've been very impressed with Declan. It's been great.
He was incredibly patient in the first half of the final table, and I mean, even in this heads up, I mean, just really putting the pressure on the shorter stack. When he faced that check raise, he certainly continued with the pressure and put it all in. Which, you know, if he just called, maybe he has to face a bad river and potentially folds. But if he just puts it in, I dare you to call off with your straight draw and see what happens.
Yep.
Dean, not being a drinker, what's your drink of choice if you're out?
I drink a lot of water when I'm out.
Coke Zero, lemonade, water.
Yeah. Don't mind a Bundaberg ginger beer.
What about the Bundaberg passion fruit?
Not a big passion fruit. The guava, traditional lemonade, both those are good. But I was at the pub. There was 6 pints on the table that we're at, and then I had a cup of tea. Yeah, I got some comments from that from the other lads.
Yeah. Do you mind just putting that in the schooner glass?
Mate, I don't want to burn my hand, all right? You need the handle. Facebook got you again, hey?
Did. I'm about to send you this crazy video I've just seen.
Seven folds.
Give us a yell in the comments if you are still watching the stream. I can see there's 63 of you. We are 4 off 1,000. Earlier in the stream, I did say that if we hit 1,000, I would give a rendition of Sabrina Carpenter. So 4 subscribers to go, and you'll hear a bit of espresso out of me and maybe tears from Dean.
Yeah, can we just hold off on those subscriptions until next tomorrow? That'd be great.
No. Are you a Swiftie, Dean?
No, but my wife is. Big Swiftie.
Yeah.
Big Swiftie.
I don't get the obsession, but I get the obsession about her money. The money's pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I respect her as a songwriter. It's just not my style, but definitely can make some catchy tunes. And the fact that she's like actually writes all her own songs as well, it's pretty cool.
7 races, 250.
Like Declan, yet another ace. It's always interesting, heads up, where you get to like you don't have to raise as much from small blind because you're actually in position.
Yeah. Declan, if you're
As in like how much you raise to.
As long as you're behind the box, yeah. Just for the camera angle. Thank you.
I really like the sizes that Declan's been using, to be honest. It's been it's been pretty cool.
Very cool.
Generally, we would just want to throw some jabs, jab, 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 and then the knockout punch. But Declan's been throwing hooks the whole time.
Definitely making the most of it. And this is a big jam from Dennis with sevens. I feel like Dennis has done that a couple of times now. He did it with ace 3 and then sevens. I still feel he's very frustrated from that hand before, where he check raised the 9-7, because with 17 bigs you really just do, and then heads up, you do not need to just open rip sevens there. The hand's so strong.
Yeah, true. Is there a time limit, or can you call time on the other player? Is that what you're referring to, Devil? I guess I'll answer your question anyway. So any time that you think your opponent has had too much time, you can call time. As far as an official rule as to how much time that has, it's pretty discretionary. They tend to leave it up to the dealer to decide if the player has had enough time to think on their hand. But yeah, the venue has restrictions around time as well. For us, if we're still here at 4 AM, that'll probably be pretty close to when the venue wraps up. But fingers crossed we won't be.
I'd be surprised.
I would be as well.
You'll also be exhausted.
Yep. One AM is not as easy as it used to be pre-Nash, Dean, I'm telling you.
Mate, 1 AM's not easy for me at all anymore, unless I'm away to poker series I can sleep in. But yeah. I'm an old man.
Devil, I'm not sure if you saw yesterday, but the Centurion has now introduced a time bank or a shot clock format, which changed the pace of the game dramatically. I'd love to see it happen in the Jackstar, but it hasn't happened this time. Essentially what happens is you have 6 cards, or 6 time banks as such, which give you a 30-second time bank extension. After you've used all of those time banks, you only have 30 seconds to act on your hand before it's dead. So, yeah, very interesting format, but I imagine if the Jackstar had one, we would have been finished an hour and a half ago.
Yeah, I think it's really smart from operators to do that sort of stuff. It also just, as much as I'll do it, it stops some of the shenanigans on the bubble as well, right?
Yeah, definitely.
And players are going to take the highest EV lines, which is often tanking with multi-table tournaments on the bubble. But you put a shot clock on there, and it just limits the amount that people can do. Because people will still do it; they'll use the max 30 seconds and all that sort of stuff. You might even get some dark arts from Jehu, but it will limit it.
I've been lucky enough to have 2 trips to Vegas in my poker career or poker journey. I had a very talented friend tell me once and explain to me, if I was going to pay you $3,500 to just take 45 seconds on every decision for the next hour, would you do it? I said, yeah. And he was like, well, that's all tanking is.
Mm-hmm.
You just need to take your time and make it uncomfortable for yourself. It is an uncomfortable thing to tank. But you know, if I said to you, you're going to double your money, you just have to sit here and do nothing, then you'd probably find being able to do it. Pair versus pair here on the flop. All in.
Same pair too.
I do not think Declan will be able to find the call here.
It's interesting. Just the open rip of 2.2 million on this. He does find the call. This is likely going to be a chop pot.
Very likely going to be a chop, but what a call from Declan.
All in on a call, feature.
All-in call in the Jackstar super high roller.
Deuce, 6 or 4, definitely.
What do we need? A deuce on the turn. For it not to chop.
Deuce definitely changes it.
Oh my god! What is wrong with us?
Nothing. This is beautiful.
Is it over?
No, it is not over. Yeah, 4-3 turned up and down. It is now though.
Is that it?
That is it. That is it. Declan plays a phenomenal game and takes it all the way and gets that nice big trophy.
Unreal. Congratulations, Declan. From us in the commentary booth, we could not have, couldn't have asked you to play a better game. So, hopefully you rewatch the stream and you're proud of your own decisions. But we really, really enjoyed it from our perspective, and you certainly impressed us. Guys, that's us. Congratulations, Declan, on your win, and congratulations to Dennis for the 2nd place.
He'll bonus second place as well. 30k is very nice.
Yeah, for sure. Dean, thank you again, man, for tuning, for being available to help me out. Commentary by yourself is a tough gig, and you've certainly made it much easier on me. But that's the end of our night. I will see you back here tomorrow afternoon, probably into the early evening, because the main event will tend to drag out as well. And yeah. Anyway, thanks, guys. I'll leave you.
Thanks, everyone,
for the rest of your night. And Dean, much appreciated again.
No worries at all.
Let's go, Broncos.
Well, that's gonna be rough. You commentating after the Broncos lose. Good luck, everyone on stream.
It's fine.
Gonna be copping some fire.
It'll just be seat 1 raised, seat 2 called, seat 3
just
no
dry.
All
so
right.
the same as what you normally do.
Thanks, guys. Enjoy your night. Bye.
Cheers, everyone.